Welcome back, Dungeoneers. It's Sunday afternoon, and that can only mean one thing. It's time to play Dungeons & Dragons. You're watching Dice and Dungeons, and I'm here at the table with...
I'm David Wong. I play 9 Tabaxi Bards.
I'm Sorry Ansul. I play a constantly changing changeling who's also a druid.
You didn't say who you were. You just said who
I'm
you
Nicole.
were playing. You didn't say that.
Oh, I'm Nicole.
I'm Greg.
I was distracted by the 9 Tabaxi Bards.
I'm playing also Ralph, the Furbog fighter. Boy, we don't even know who we are anymore.
That did not take very long for me to derail everything.
No,
No, thank you.
new record.
9 Tabaxis dancing. 8 changelings a-changing.
You who are furbogs.
Well,
Save it for the Christmas episode.
I think that one is you who are furbolgs.
Fullbogs.
Or
Fooball.
maybe it's just you who are...
That's it.
I mean, that's a terrible song, so that makes sense.
All right, off to a good start.
And I'm your trusty dungeon mistress, Alexis. Today is a very exciting day because it is the conclusion of our first giveaway of this month. And what giveaway was that exactly? Well, it was this copy of Wild Beyond the Witchlight in the limited art cover variant. So, ooh,
That is a very nice cover.
I'm going to
It's
switch that
amazing.
over just to my cam so you can get a nice big, yeah.
Sorry, I love the Feywild.
Oh, there's some nice reflectivity. It's a little hard to see that this has got a reflective cover like most of the other variants, but it does. Beautiful. And I think Nines has a few things to say about it.
Nines doesn't. David Wong does, though.
Oh, okay.
This giveaway was made possible by our continuing sponsor, Geekified. We are so happy that they wanted to do this, and we're very thankful for the continuing support. This book is gorgeous, as Alexis constantly goes on about. It's loaded with amazing stuff. So in this book, you'll find an adventure that runs from levels 1 through 8. It's a fairly lengthy one, as well as 2 new subclasses, 2 new races, the Fairy and the Haragon, right?
Harangon, yeah.
2 new backgrounds and more. One of my favorite things about this book is every combat has a non-combat option, which is great for squishy bards like me. Historically, most of the D&D adventures have combat built in and it's unavoidable, so it's nice that there's a more
Non-lethal.
unpredictable way to win and get around in the story. Lost my place, but anyway. Whoever wins this copy is going to have a fun time writing this adventure, and the winner is going to be announced after our break, not now.
That's excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Wong, for reading that. And thank you, Geekified, for doing that sponsorship with us. I was really happy when they brought it up and that we were able to work that out. And thank you to everyone who entered. We really appreciated all the engagement. You guys were exciting and fun to talk with. We appreciate that. So as one giveaway ends, another one begins. And the second giveaway that we're doing is for a custom-made dice mug. I'm going to bring it again back to my camera so you can get a good view. This is a custom dice cup, and it's really, really finely crafted, all handmade, all wood, and it has such a nice rattling sound. Oh, it's good. And it has our logo etched right into it. It's a little hard to see on the camera, but there you go. This is made by our friends at The Goods Merchant, and it really is much more amazing to see in person. I love these things. We've been hanging on to them for a little bit, for a good time to do this. And we're hoping to work with them in the future to do a few more giveaways, because they didn't just do these cups for us, they also did this amazing DM screen that you see in front of me every week. And I will post some pictures of the screen and the cup on all our social media, so you can see those, as well as links to the Goods Merchant Etsy store
And there should
to
be
see what
some
awesome stuff that they have to offer.
And I'll post some in chat too, right?
Yes, of course. We always post those in chat. But that's not the only thing that we're going to be doing in this giveaway. It's not just the cup. No. We are also going to be giving away several hand-painted, 3D printed miniature figures that were used in the production of our Halloween special that we shot earlier this week. I don't want to spoil the story for viewers because you got to wait to see that special. So I won't tell you exactly what these painted miniature figures are, but they were used in the show. We did paint them ourselves, printed them out right here as well, and you'll be able to use them in your own games if you want to, or keep them on your shelf as a good memory and a great story. So that's a little extra thing that we're going to be giving away with this. So when that giveaway starts, the only things that you need to do to enter it are to follow us on Twitch, right here where we're broadcasting. If you're listening on a podcast or watching on YouTube, our Twitch channel is twitch.tv/dice, the letter N, dungeons. And this giveaway will continue through October 31st.
The giveaway.
So follow us on Twitch and then send us a direct message that says Hawthorne Manor. Don't you worry too much about the spelling. Just Hawthorne Manor. Just want to make sure that people affirmatively enter the giveaway. So tune in for part 1 of our Halloween special on October 30th at 7:30 p.m. on Twitch, and part 2 on Halloween night, October 31st, 7:30 p.m. And that's when we'll be doing the actual giveaway. We'll announce the winner. I can't wait for y'all to see the special. I had so much fun making this, and I think you guys had a lot of fun filming that the other day.
I ate way too many candy cigarettes that entire session.
You were chain eating.
Yes.
And I hope we had a little ashtray for them. Did one of us throw them away?
No.
No,
I hope you took a picture of it.
they're
There was
still
a
around.
lot in there.
No, they're not.
No, they're gone.
They're gone.
The teeth were there.
And I think one of the animals got to them.
I think I know which one.
I
and it
think
wasn't
I know
the
which
cat.
one.
Oh, good.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Sophie into chain smoking too.
Yeah, I think our dog
Oh, no.
ate the fake candy cigarette
Yeah,
butts that you
and if
left.
you tune into the Halloween special, you'll probably get to see what it was that she ate.
Yeah, you will.
Jeez.
So
I ate them the entire session.
you
Just-
did. It was impressive and horrifying. I really
It's only like
did love
42
it.
calories for each one, I think.
No. Oh yeah.
48 in each one.
Oh good.
Each box or each stick?
Each don't answer. Okay, package.
Each
good.
packet is
So
only
just-
48 calories.
Okay.
Yes, and I think I only ate like 2/3 of each package.
They're mostly chalk anyway.
Yeah.
I really did
Chalk
have a
and
lot of
sugar.
fun making that. It took a ton of
It
time
does say
and
chalk
energy.
and sugar.
I took a ton of time and energy to put that together, and I had such a blast running that session. I'm super excited to give away one of these dice cups. We've been hanging on to them for a little bit. The Goods Merchant is an awesome place. We're going to have all the links to their stores in our social media, in the YouTube and podcast descriptions, and in Twitch chat as this is going out. So thank you, everyone, for participating, and stay tuned to find out who wins that book.
Can I enter to win the dice the dice cup? I follow us on Twitter, and
You-
Twitch.
You have these.
Also,
I want that one.
your AT&T connection's not good enough to enter.
No.
You need to be able to stream Twitch. I haven't yet been able to see you do that.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Oh,
This is unfair to
something
people
else?
like me.
Oh, okay.
I was just going to say, though, that the Halloween special really is amazing. I mean, it was an amazing experience doing it, so I hope you all enjoy it as much as we did.
You guys did actually get scared.
Yeah, it was creepy.
Yeah, it was really creepy. It kept
I
getting
was-
worse and worse and worse and worse as the session
We
went
were
on.
resigned to death by the end.
You guys really were kind of broken at the end.
Yeah.
It's going to be an interesting thing to edit. I have so much editing to do. I'm glad you liked it. All right, everyone. that's it for the announcements today. Thanks for sticking through all of that. We have a lot to get through this month. It's an exciting month here on the channel. And, well, Dungeoneers, let's roll. Welcome back, Dungeoneers. Last week on Dice and Dungeons, the party arrived in the city of Krebstadt and settled in for a day or two stay, while Captain Bob set about readying the ship for voyage. Nines, disgusted by the presence of his sworn rival, the Voice, worked with his companions to sneak aboard his personal ship and see if the loot he stole from him years ago happened to be aboard. After a close call of meeting the Voice and acting their way out of why the hell they were in his personal cabin, the party escaped the ship and perhaps even blundered into making a meeting to see this fabled loot. And that is where we pick up our story.
Are we waking up from the night before? Is that?
Yeah, you guys are waking up. You left off in the company house where Soria and Ulseth have a room and Nines has a room.
Since you took the only one room for yourself.
And none of you opted to have a group room.
No.
So
At
that's
this
where you
time.
are.
Well,
I want to get the angriest breakfast I possibly can.
Like extra spicy, or what's angry for you?
Eggs.
maybe
just eggs.
Just eggs. Just runny eggs.
No seasoning or anything.
No seasoning, no bread, glass of water for dipping.
Gross.
I was hoping perhaps you were thinking of hot cross buns.
Why?
Oh, I'm gonna have anything except that.
I bet the audience wishes we never take a long rest.
I wish you never took a long rest right now. Oh.
I go look at the buffet. Is there anything there other than what Nines is trying to eat?
I don't know why he's trying to eat that, but yeah, there's definitely other stuff.
Is there any stuff that isn't crabs?
Not much.
What are those things?
Well, there's all the usual foods. You know how when you go to some places that are like really famous for having a thing, like we live in Michigan. Traverse City is super famous for cherries. So you go to eat in places at Traverse City, and it's not as much this way anymore up there, but it used to be like every dish would inexplicably have cherries in it.
Here's your hamburger with cherries.
Yeah, with like a cherry compote on the side. You're just like, why?
Or like minced cherries mixed into the meat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This is you get that stuff in places. Krebstadt has that feel. Where
Meanwhile, Traverse City, you're like, yeah, I'd like a sundae.
So what is
Here's
it?
your apple on top. Just throw it on it.
What is it they have that doesn't have crab on it or in it?
The eggs.
no, the eggs definitely also are made with crab.
crab
the
eggs.
apples, the apples, oranges, the fruits don't have crab in it.
Are the bananas any good or are they crappy?
No, the
Brand are they?
they're not made by me. The bananas have no brand and they're not crabby. The apples might be crabby, but
You have to play it in to find
That
out.
can happen. You can get crab apples, but
I'll put some.
I will try some of the fruit.
It's fruity.
Okay. There's no pretzels.
Not this morning.
Croissants.
Well,
croissants.
there might be a pretzel, but it probably has crab in it.
Croissant crabs.
Croissants.
Crab
It's
croissant.
pretty. This is
Crab
this
sans.
is- crab sans. Yeah, there are now.
Of course.
There are.
Well, I'll
So
just
that-
have some simple crab cakes and gravy.
Okay, sure.
Crab gravy. And I'll pocket a little of the crab jerky for later.
Sure. Yeah. I don't think you can make jerky out of crab. I'm not
Well,
sure.
when it's a dire crab and
But,
you have like cuts of crab this huge, maybe.
I'm
you
gonna
can-
allow it. There's crab jerky. They're very inventive here in Crab.
It's like when you have so much crab, you need to try new things.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that thing is crab.
So, as you're enjoying your breakfast, well, as you're consuming your breakfast, I'll clarify. As you're consuming your breakfast, someone who's very obviously a courier enters into the front door and starts looking around the room. Kind of got that.
Just sees me dipping an egg in water.
Yeah.
Well, Nines, you're really working something out with breakfast here, huh?
I'm angry.
Why? Because that voice guy was such a sleazy guy.
Yes, he didn't have flute.
Oh.
Also, when you see him next, you kill him.
I am not sure that I could kill him. However, I must say, I would rather spend time with Coromont than with the voice. Oh.
At about that moment, you realize that this courier is now standing directly behind you, somewhat uncomfortably close.
I'll just pretend he's not here. He might be trying to issue like a subpoena or something.
He might be here to ask for
Do
us
you
by
guys
name.
understand that concept?
Not at all.
Excuse me.
What?
I believe I'm carrying a message for the three of you.
Are you asking for us by name?
Isn't that your job?
Yes. I am looking for a tabaxi, a dwarf, and a furbolg. You seem to be those three things.
You are
Were
so
you the
very...
first one of that type that you tried?
It took me a while to find the right place. I'm a bit of a specialist courier. I find people by description for people who don't really know who they're looking for. Now, the message I have for you, as he takes out an envelope. Yes, I was a bit surprised to see this. It is from, well, the voice. And he hands the
wow, he's
envelope
Out the way!
to you. What?
He's really famous.
Now, I shall bid you good day and good luck.
Oh, we have to read it
Wait,
ourselves?
good luck.
Is this not a singing telegram?
No.
Oh.
The sender of the message may be a singer. I am not. Have a good day.
Why don't you
And
tell us to have good luck?
Seems suspicious. I'll open it
Thank you
up
for serving us.
when you open up the letter,
and I'll check for explosive runes. I don't know what explosive runes
I mean,
are, but-
you can make an Arcana check or like do detect magic if you want.
Oh
to.
yeah,
like those are all things you can do.
Do you think this is like trapped or something? Should I be careful or should I just open it up?
No, he just ruins hopes and dreams, not...
Not kill
Faces.
people? Okay. So I don't need to check
mean-
for like white powder or anything.
This isn't the 90s.
Alright, I'll just open it up.
Okay. Inside,
Is the letter perfumed or anything like that?
no,
Oh, okay.
no, it isn't.
Good letterhead though.
Yes,
right.
it's very nice letterhead. This you get the sense this might be more of a formal letterhead as opposed to like a fan mail response letterhead, as it seems to have like branding on there, like official looking branding rather than correspondence and fun branding. And it simply says, to the party in my room the previous night. I cordially invite you to a meeting at Town Hall, where I shall be displaying some of the artifacts from my journeys and the loot you so wanted to see to a small audience. Yours truly, The Voice.
So,
Let's go steal it.
He sounds a lot better when he's in a letter and not actually talking.
He's much nicer when he's sober.
did it say at what time or day we should actually appear at City Hall?
No.
It does not.
That is not a very helpful invitation.
No, but I mean, I guess we could just maybe. Well, he said it's like displaying them for a group of people, so maybe it's like a all-day event.
Well, maybe, yes.
But do you want
What can we say? Other than that, we are invited sometime between now and sometime in the future to go to City Hall.
So Nines, this is your loot and your guy you're angry at. Do you want to do this as a caper, as a heist, or as a rumpus?
Rumpus?
Yeah, rumpus. You know, fisticuffs. I've been learning
Also
words.
said he won't kill the voice for me, so I don't think we should do that one. Well, let's case the joint.
Okay. Is there anything we need to do to prepare? I have like a whole bunch of his. Actually, wait. I'm gonna pull out the 3 jewelry boxes I stole from his room.
Oh, that is right. That is loot, but not
Yeah,
free
you
loot.
you did that. I kind of forgot that you stole 3 jewelry boxes.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Are they locked?
No,
Okay.
they're not.
I'll open them up and just see what we got.
I think the word that most aptly describes the contents is gaudy.
But expensive looking?
Yes. Gaudy but expensive looking.
Is there anything that shows that, like, are they like distinctive pieces, or is there like something that says property of the voice on the box or something?
It appears to mostly be quantity over quality here.
I'd say.
Are they monogrammed or are they imprinted with?
Yeah, I'm wondering if there's like collector value here.
Some of them have like a V in that. So like there's
like
a necklace.
a little branded V.
Yeah, there's like a necklace that's on a very fine gold chain, and then it has a V. Yeah, right here. That's got some diamonds.
Here, Ulseth, this
Set
is
in
for
it.
you in Roman. It's you, like Ulseth. Just kidding. Do you want to rebrand yourself as Fives?
Stupid name.
Does he have any cameos of himself?
Wait, what?
Like a cameo, you know, the little like portrait, like ivory portrait things.
I did not know that's what those are called.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little cameo
From like
just
banded
of
onyx, where
himself.
it's carved out so that.
He does not.
Are there any hit clips on there?
No.
Slap bracelets.
Sure. There's some slap bracelets.
Nice.
Yeah, there's some,
Gaudy plated gold slap bracelets.
yeah, there's a gold-plated slap bracelet.
The metal hurts more.
So you who are currently Ishmaela,
Yeah.
just
No,
reminding
actually,
you.
I'm still the 5 o'clock shadow dwarf actor guy from yesterday.
First of all, I did not realize that it was a party that we were on the boat. But that aside,
I was thinking on my feet there.
I wasted a perfectly good health potion.
It was a really good performance, though.
I'm great at playing
You
dead.
really looked like you spilled a thick red liquid on yourself.
did you take anything other than the wine and the jewelry?
No, but I have 3 dozen bottles of wine and a few in these jewelry boxes.
Mm-hmm. Well-
Oh, and I have a card for his manager.
That may be of value. So what
What's
is
on
it
the
that
card?
Yeah, I want to look at Larry's card.
It has little more than Larry Tav, and then like some fancy sort of swirling edges to it. You know how sometimes on business cards they'll put like little
it doesn't say
filigree
like
kind of stuff around the edge?
Chief Suck Up for the voice or anything like that?
No, I think this is the sort of individual whose name is his title kind of idea. It's like everyone knows who Larry Tav is. Everyone. Anyone knows who Larry Tav is.
I know him.
Is he like Elvis's manager?
Probably.
Sure. I don't know
So he
if
sells
Elvis
shirts.
says,
I just know they would probably sell shirts that say "I hate the voice" to capitalize on people who don't like the voice.
Oh, probably. Yeah, absolutely.
Would you buy a shirt like that, Nines?
No, I know it gets to him again.
Oh, okay.
well,
I make own bootleg merchandise.
Okay, well, we can sell off
I
all
had
of...
the voice.
I think we'll sell off all of the voice's belongings after we're away from him.
so
I'll
we
put
are
them
going.
back in my bag.
We are going to now do this thing that Nines calls casing the joint.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Well, did you want to sell jewelry first?
No, why don't we sell it when, like, the heat's died down?
Do they know it's missing?
I don't know, he was really drunk. But, like, I feel like it might be a little conspicuous for us to wander around pawn shop to pawn shop selling his jewelry.
I mean, sometimes he just throws it overboard. It's just something he does.
Let's case the joint. And then we can decide if this is a heist, a caper, or a rumpus.
okay. We're going to go to the city hall, the town hall.
Town hall, yeah,
City
yeah.
hall. The hall thing.
The Hall of Town.
And
Pack a few extra eggs, by the way.
And
Just
just
shove them in my pocket.
drizzle some water in your pocket for the road.
then we're going to go case the joint.
Okay.
How will we fit the whole place in a case, Nines?
Just put it in the bag.
It's not that big.
When you
Tell
get
me holds
to
everything.
when you get to the city hall, it's a pretty bustling place. This city, like Nordfeld before, is fairly large. Not that you guys have this real count, but to just give you a sense of scale, it's about 500,000 people live here. And the city hall is actually a little bit busier than what you guys witnessed at Nordfeld. When you're a diurnal society and everyone's on that schedule, more people tend to gather. As opposed to a nocturnal, where about a third of the population stays diurnal. So it's a little busier. There's lots of people bustling around. There's not as many windows in any of the buildings here in Krebstadt, with as many of the storms and just water and mist that makes up the sort of climate of this area. The fewer things they have to seal up and fewer cracks and ways for that moisture to get in, the better. So they tend to only have a couple windows in buildings. So there's not much to see from the outside.
So you who are Nines, will you lead us
Yes.
in? Will you lead us in this casing?
I mean, you can go in too. Fine, I'll lead us. Give me the invitation.
Okay, I don't think it's just a letter. Did it say, like, present this letter or something like that?
Just as we're invited.
Well, here you go. There's our proof.
All right. We like to go into the building then.
All right. When you walk in, it's, a public building. There's no one to really greet you. Someone sitting at a reception desk, just there, present, available in case anyone does need them. There's people moving all around, going up and down flights of stairs, going in and out of offices on hallways. It's still a fairly bustling place on the inside.
I go up to the receptionist.
Can I help you?
Yes, Voice has thing for me.
I'm sorry?
The Voice, he has thing for me.
He has a thing for him.
Ooh.
Who are you?
Voice invited me. I hold up the letter.
Oh, now I understand. You're here for the viewing later?
Later? I didn't have time. What is it?
It's later this evening. I think it's supposed to start around 7:30.
Can we see it now?
It's a private event. I don't know whether they're ready for anyone to see it or not. I suppose you can go up and
this
look.
is
It's up on the
private
third
invitation.
Third floor?
floor. Yeah, it's up on the third floor. You guys can go check it out if you want.
We will check it out.
Yes.
Let's go check it out.
Are you
right.
prepared to climb stairs?
Thank
No,
you.
we're gonna
What's
die.
your name?
Oh, my name's Raka.
Thank you, Raka.
You're
Wait,
welcome.
Brock, I have a question.
Yes.
What do you think happened to Fervin?
As in the inventor?
Yeah, that guy.
I mean, I think he died.
Yeah, but
That's a good
how
theory.
did he die?
Oh.
It'd be crazy if you thought he was still alive.
I mean, I don't.
Yeah, so you look crazy.
Yeah, I think he's dead. He died in an explosion.
But how?
Big
What
explosion.
caused explosion?
I don't know.
Why can't you ask questions fast enough?
All right, Nines. He's had a rough day. All he's had to say is water and eggs.
Why?
He's angry.
But why would you have that?
Because he is angry.
Like he's dipping the water in.
Yeah, it's a tabaxi thing, I think. A
It's not, no.
Tabaxify custom.
Where'd you get that idea?
I don't know.
If you'll excuse me, I need to go file some papers. She gets up and just sort of walks down the hall.
Oh, quick, rifle through her desk. No, just kidding. Let's head up to floor 3 and case the joint.
Okay. You head upstairs, and you're pretty quick in finding where this room is. It's got a big V on the door, just like a temporary sign, and it says "Reserved for private event."
So I'll try the door.
It's locked, but not very firmly. Like you can move the door back and forth. You can kind of jiggle it a bit.
Is anyone in the hall?
There's no one in the hall.
You two, lookouts.
Look out for what?
Look out the other sides of the hall. I'm gonna do the thing that I'm not very good at.
Do I need to roll a lookout check?
Yeah. Actually, why don't both of you, since you're both doing this, roll a perception check.
And I'm guidancing myself.
All right.
And I'm gonna pick the lock.
Go ahead.
19.
18.
You both hear that there's some people on the other side of the door.
Okay.
You can start to hear talking and some shuffling.
On the other side?
Yeah.
We let you know that we hear talking and shuffling.
You just asked if there was someone in the hall, and there wasn't.
Well, I just add dexterity here.
To your lockpicking? Yes.
Yeah. All right. 19.
What the
I
hell,
thought you
you
were going
guys?
to turn in.
19, 18,
I
19.
thought you were going to. I thought you were going to turn into the voice and knock on the door.
Don't give her ideas.
Should I do that? I haven't opened
No,
the
we're
door.
halfway through unlocking the door,
mean,
so let's do
I
that.
haven't.
I mean, you were successful. You managed to undo this lock. It wasn't particularly challenging.
All right. Do you think I
Just say
should?
you're a voice and you have key.
Oh, okay. You want me to turn into the voice? Wait.
No.
Did you hear
Huh?
the voice on the other side? Is he in there?
Oh, I just heard voices.
I will turn invisible and check to see if the voice is inside.
Just creak the door open, pop your head in invisible for a second.
I like the idea that
Like, ooh, it's the wind.
you can't turn invisible without holding your breath. So
And you can
can't-
only hold your breath for 6
You
seconds.
can't breathe. There you go. You go inside and look around real quick. There are 4 ogres on the inside, gently moving things about and sort of setting up displays and stuff like that.
No voice, though.
No voice. There are 4 ogres. They are very large, but they are being very careful.
Oh, they
We
must,
can probably take them.
they're probably just the movers, right?
Yes, if you were the voice, I am sure that they would believe it.
Oh, and it will probably mean when I'm in there as the voice will definitely walk right in.
They will then become confused.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why don't one of you, stay outside to distract anyone?
Wait! Oh, I have a better idea.
A plan?
Turn into his manager.
Oh, turn into Larry?
Yeah, manager wants to make sure everything's working right.
Okay, I can turn into Larry. I'll turn into
And you have
Larry.
card. You can just hand people card.
I'll turn into Larry Tab. I'll make my glamored armor look like the clothes he was wearing yesterday.
All right, here we go.
What did he sound
We're
like
gonna
again?
die.
Egotistical and exasperated.
Alright. Alright, one of you should probably still keep watch. And like have like a warning signal like, oh my god, it's the voice, or wow, Larry Tab, really loudly.
Okay, I will do that. I will keep a lookout in the hall and say something that you will understand to be a warning.
Yeah, just real loud. Alright. I'll walk in.
Okay,
This is great. I don't have to look at
here
voice
we
now.
go. Who walk in?
Are the ogres, I was gonna say alright boys, but are the ogres all
Within the couple seconds you have here, you can't really size up the gender of the 4 ogres.
alright everyone?
They all sort of turn around, their large bodies gently thumping the floor as they move.
How's the moving going? Is everything, you haven't broken anything, have you?
You know we never break anything.
I know, I don't want this to get messed up. It's a big deal.
It's not that big a deal.
With the voice, everything is a big deal. I'm just here to make sure you have everything you need, make sure everything's getting in place properly. Don't mind me unless you have any requests.
Yep. Can you get some, can you get like a keg of beer for us?
How's mead? How does mead sound?
Don't really care much for mead.
I'll work on the beer then, once I do my quick inspection.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'll walk around looking specifically for a loot. But
So what is in this room?
I mean, what they're doing in this room, and it's sort of mostly rectangular room.
Okay.
It has a little bit of a bump out on one end. And this room has, a series of bookshelves and tables, a desk. It looks like it's maybe some sort of, in normal conditions, like meant to be like a research room.
Okay.
So it's got some spaces where it looks like you could spread out a whole bunch of materials. And the ogres, they don't seem to have set up any goods, but they have set up a lot of displays. So you kind of get the sense that they're mostly here setting things up for things to be brought in later tonight.
Okay, so they're just setting up like pedestals and stuff.
Yeah, pedestals, some glass coverings,
Okay.
cases, stuff like that. Yeah. There's no objects in anything that's currently being set out.
Okay. I will leave while I'm ahead. Just say, good work, keep it up.
Yeah.
Walk out, and I'll turn out of Larry Tab's form as soon as I'm out. So that back to like the 5 o'clock shadow dwarf I've been in.
Okay.
Yeah, so they don't have any of the items in there yet.
Oh, what are they?
I think they're coming later. They're getting like, it's just like display cases and stuff right now.
Can we trap any of them?
Like trap the display cases?
Oh, I don't know, like make some sort of teleporty thing, so when they put thing in there, it teleports to us.
I have no idea how you would do that. I could.
Does Dole know how to do that?
Maybe.
Let's see if Dole wants to do caper.
I mean, sure, but
Are
I'm
you
not
guys
gonna.
just like Ocean's 4ing this?
I'm
The three of you and one other person who basically does all the work.
Yeah. I'm not gonna call him in this hallway though. So let's head out.
No, you should call him Dull. Don't call him in the hallway.
Also, we need to teach you some language skills sometime.
I have perfectly
Ask
fine
Dole
language
if he wants
skills.
to commit a crime.
All right, I'm going to head out of the hallway
Okay.
and see if I can just find. Let's find like a place we can talk that's less incriminating.
Okay. There's a few open rooms that are unoccupied up here on the 3rd floor. You could just step into one of those.
Sure. Yeah, that seems fine.
Sure.
Do you really want me to call Dole and see if he'll teleport all the way out to Krebstadt to steal a loot for you?
Why not? He owes me.
What is he for? What?
He got to know me. That's great.
I met someone. Now they owe me. For what? I'm awesome.
Pleasure in my company.
I think
You
that's
seem-
exactly what a cat thinks.
Yeah, that's pretty cat.
Well done. Well done.
Like they bring me into their house, so they put a roof over their heads. They just give them free food. When's the last time you charged your cats anything?
We charge ours rent.
They're way behind on it.
They missed every payment.
Don't they know how many jobs are available now?
Just yelling at your cat. No one wants to work. I'll call up Dole. Hello?
Yes.
ML disc. How you doing, Dole?
I'm doing adequately.
This is Sarya.
I am aware.
Oh, okay. Just what time of day is it there?
Let's see, it's the morning where you guys are. It is the early afternoon.
Yeah. How was lunch?
I did not eat lunch.
Oh, you should never skip meals. It's bad for your health.
I often find that I forget to eat food.
Do you want me to call you and remind you periodically?
Although unusual, I believe that would be helpful.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not good with math, so the time zone thing will be kind of weird.
That's perfectly fine. I often forget to eat, so any reminder to consume is appreciated.
All right. How's your paste recipe coming?
I've had some unfortunate setbacks with my nutrient paste.
Yeah. What kind?
Mostly that it tastes terrible. Even I am unable to consume it at this point.
Well, I can help with the flavoring sometime if you want.
I would prefer to not have any.
Oh, right. Yeah, you want it to be completely flavorless, right?
Exactly. That way it offends no palate.
That makes a lot of sense, though.
Thank you.
So we were in the middle of casing a joint, apparently.
I'm sorry, casing it. Are you encasing a small cigarette made with marijuana?
No, we were checking out a building before a caper, a heist, or a rumpus.
Are you trying to imply that you were attempting to rob?
Well, it's more like a reclamation.
I stole it first.
Yeah, we're trying to get back Nines' loot that was stolen.
Then you are trying to rob the British Museum, I understand.
We're repatriating.
Recovering.
Yeah.
I thought I'd get a few more chuckles with that one. It's just
I don't know what a British is.
don't know what.
Sounds
British
dirty,
is.
though.
So anyway, we were wondering.
Why are you involving me with your criminal activities?
Well, I mean, is it really a crime if it's something you own?
I suppose not.
So
That's how we got Dulcef on board.
yeah,
It's a recovery.
Nines was curious if you could come by and trap some cases to teleport the loot to us directly, so that we didn't have to do any work, and we would get through this really quick.
And then I can end my character arc.
Although that does sound fairly entertaining, I am currently unavailable.
Oh, what are you up to?
That question is perhaps more accurate than you had originally intended it to be.
Oh, are you in the air?
After a fashion, that is accurate. I am currently hanging upside down, trapped within the web of a giant Golgotha spider.
Oh,
Can you put him on the phone?
No, he is currently sleeping.
are you there intentionally?
To one degree or another, yes.
Are you like getting some sort of arcane ingredients from it, or is this just like a get together you have with friends?
I was hoping to reclaim some particularly rare vials that it ate.
Oh, so you're trying to get stuff back too.
That is accurate.
Oh.
It's doing own caper.
It consumed one of my fellow mages.
Oh, no, was it one of the ones we met?
No. This individual was from a different order entirely.
Oh.
That's what his tragic backstory was.
Well, I think his tragic backstory was getting eaten by a spider.
It was a bit too
that's
tragic.
post story.
Posthumous. Alright, well, let me know if there's anything you want help with your spider.
I believe I shall have the matter settled soon enough.
Alright. Yeah. We rode a boat. That was fun.
Tell him about the manta ray.
Oh yeah, we saw a giant manta ray, like 30 feet wide.
Those are considered to be lucky if sighted.
Yeah.
Have you been lucky?
No. Oh, wait. No, I got a whole bunch of wine. That's lucky.
And some
We stole
jewelry.
it.
I believe that would count as fortune, yes.
Oh, have you heard of these brands? And I'll pull out one of the bottles. Is this a nice type of wine?
What? Is Dole going to be able to help us or not?
I do not.
No, he's fighting a giant
Hang up on
spider.
him then.
I'm talking to him.
He's not helpful.
Nines is being catty. I have to go.
That is his nature. It is understandable.
All right, well, good luck with your spider. I'll tell you about the boat and the wine later.
Very well. Good luck with all of your misdeeds.
All right, thank you.
What? Where would the voice keep my loot before bringing it here?
Oh, probably in an extra dimensional plane. If he can afford like a giant fancy ship, he could probably have stuff like a bag of holding.
How do we steal a bag of holding with my loot in it?
Well, you just steal the bag. But it
Maybe I
might,
have 2 bags of holding.
he might have hired some sort of wizard to like hide it in a pocket dimension or something. Or he just has it in a bank.
Ah,
Or his personal
So-
residence.
or it may not be here at all. It may be a ruse.
Where does the voice live?
I don't know.
You don't?
I knew him before we got super famous. And by we, I mean him.
You didn't obsessively study your rival until it was bordering on affection?
No, you found me in some back alley town.
Right.
Well, this is one way to pass the time. What time is it now?
Oh, it's probably about midday at this point.
So we have like...
We have about 7 hours to kill.
right.
Shall we continue this banter until then?
Well, I don't know. Nines, did you need to buy any more weird crab instruments?
No, I'm still waiting for them to deliver the one I bought.
Oh, okay.
I'll be here between 5 and 7 business days. Anyway, let's find Bob. Maybe he'll know how to steal.
Oh yeah, he's a pirate who steals
pirate.
stuff for a living. He'd probably be really
Yes.
good at this. That's a great idea.
And if we wander
If he can
around,
pirate people, he can pirate products.
Let's go find that dinghy he was sleeping in.
To the docks.
Okay. So you're heading back to his ship, basically?
Yeah,
Got it.
his dinghy.
Yes.
his sleeping dinghy.
You are able to find that.
Is he sleeping?
Yes.
It's midday and he's still sleeping in his dinghy.
Maybe he's part tabaxi.
Ooh, we should ask him about that part of his backstory.
I just knock on his dinghy.
Just kick the dinghy.
Just whack that dinghy around.
Ah,
Bob!
what?
I need to commit crime,
What?
and you're the best person I know to ask.
Nines.
Wait.
You have told me it is not a crime,
Hang
that
on.
it is a
One moment.
recovery.
It can be both.
It's a crime against me.
He sticks his head out of the window. You're committing a crime.
Yes, we're gonna rob the voice.
Again.
Wait, again? You've already robbed him once.
Yeah, you want to
Yeah,
buy
what's
some of
mine?
his stuff?
Heavens no. So gaudy and
What about this wine?
oh, that's incredibly inexpensive, cheap, and terrible.
Oh. Really? Is he a cheap drunk? Nines?
It has
Can
a very
I-
fancy label, though.
Can I
I
insight?
do an insight, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Insight on Bob.
Guide him.
I got a 22.
I got 24.
You both think that he's probably telling the truth?
Yeah, that checks out for the voice, doesn't it?
Go ahead and
Whatever,
open
we'll
it
sell
up.
it to someone else.
It'll smell, well, a bit more like vinegar than wine should.
Oh, I can cook with it then. Nice.
I believe that would be its only use.
No, it gets someone pretty hammered.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I got the voice hammered.
He seemed pretty hammered when we talked to him.
Well, now about this,
Caper.
It's either a cape or a heist or a
Recovery!
rumpus.
what exactly are you attempting to do?
So in
He says he has my loot.
Nine's tragic backstory, his grandfather's loot, which he took from home to become a bard. I'm good at telling stories. That's why I'm the bard in the group here.
Bar can't tell his own story. That just doesn't make any sense.
Oh yeah, that would be improper. That voice stole it and left Nines destitute and looking like this. All messed up, real bedraggled. It's a real shame. He just really needs his loot back. So,
I see.
I got sweet cape recently.
it's okay, yeah.
It's got crap.
It's a really good cape, actually. It lets him teleport. You were there for it.
Yes, I do remember that.
I'm still in the same pants you met me in.
I also take notice that you are in the same pants you've been wearing the entire time.
Those are the same. I've never seen him take off his pants.
I do not wish ever to see him take off his pants.
You know that there's a group of people that never take off their pants.
Yeah.
I'm not one of them.
One of Nines.
Oh. Well, regardless, why do you need my help? You're perfectly
Oh, you
capable of
just
stealing
seem-
things.
Yeah, you're really good at it, aren't you?
One could say that I'm good at taking things that are not necessarily mine.
Yeah, you're a thief.
Most people would not say that I'm a thief.
Pirate.
That's more accurate.
So why don't you expand your repertoire and become a land pirate?
Well, my motto is, do what you're good at.
And you'll become really good at being a land pirate if you practice.
Just have to study it every night.
What are we stealing?
A loot.
You are not stealing it.
Don't you own like 4 of them already?
I don't own any.
No, I threw the last one away. I only have this one.
I bought this one.
Crappy loot.
I will remind you that this is a recovery and not a theft.
Yeah, we're stealing to recover.
And it would be within your idiom, for you would be taking something that was not yours. It is Nine's. But then you would return it to Nine's after you had taken it.
At some point, it was on the water too.
All right then, I'll do what I can, but please, let me sleep for a little while longer. I've been up very
Fine, we'll
late.
get lunch.
All right, we'll get lunch. What's the most touristy thing in town we could do?
The most touristy thing in town?
I'm asking the captain.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Have you been to see the armor makers?
Yeah.
Oh,
And we
really?
looked.
You actually did that?
Yeah.
How tacky.
And we also looked at the big Fervin crab catcher thing.
Oh God. You are just the tackiest travelers. Everyone knows that you're not from around here.
Yeah.
Ugh.
They can tell that because we do not smell of crabs.
Very well.
Let's go
We
find.
didn't eat that crabber
know
diner
what?
though.
Let's just go walk around until we find a restaurant with someone standing outside offering us a free glass of wine with the meal and trying to usher us in as quickly as possible.
Oh, yeah.
I refuse to go to any restaurant that doesn't have a guy in a giant crab outfit flipping a sign.
We look for a restaurant with
There
a
you
guy
go.
in a crab outfit flipping a sign.
Do you want us to roll an investigation check?
No. Nope, that's good.
What's the name of this restaurant?
Crab cakes.
Carl's crab cakes.
Yeah.
Can I say the name of a real restaurant without getting into trouble?
We've defamed Fazoli's upon.
Why not? Yeah, so there is this restaurant that we've passed several times called the Tangy Crab. If that doesn't
The
sound...
tangy crab?
The Tangy Crab. You didn't notice it? Yes,
No.
it's real. There is a sign for it. It is a big billboard that says the Tangy Crab, and they want people to come and eat there. So if anything,
Excellent.
that sounds like a dangerous place that we would want to go to. And I bet they've got somebody flipping a sign in front of it.
I mean,
Tangy crab cakes?
sure, the tangy crab. That's
I know.
what it is. There we go.
They didn't say how the crab becomes tangy, but we can imagine.
I don't want to.
They mix it with cream cheese.
And some of the wine that the voice buys.
Excuse me, tangy crab guy.
Are you talking to the guy in the suit?
Yes. Unless I think... Do I think it's a real crab?
It's really
It's a
hard to
really
think.
good suit.
You'd have to
It's,
try really hard
They,
to think.
they would have
So
the
this is-
right materials to make a realistic crab-sized person.
And in a world where magic exists, the boundary between some sort of self-eating, awakened crab person and a dude in a suit gets a little more blurred. Welcome to Tangy Crab!
Oh my god!
He is welcoming us.
Soria, can you turn into that? Try it right now.
I try and turn into.
You can't really manage this. It's a.
I just got the. Wait, no, that's a lobster. Has the
Yeah.
antenna.
This one's kind of hard to manage.
All I can do is turn my mouth into one of these.
Ask if it wants to see a ruin that hurts their brain.
Have you guys had some of our tangy crab cakes?
How do you make it tangy?
Well, that's a trade secret.
Tell me, Mr.
No!
Crab, is this food authentic?
It's as authentic as anything. This is authentic trademark crab.
Then why are there 2 B's in crab?
And an asterisk.
For legal reasons. This.
Thank you very much for the information, you who are at Crab.
You're welcome.
Hey, look, on this menu board they have outside, there's a tourist special.
What is crab?
Oh, and they have crab juice. I mean, it's in quotation marks, but they have it.
Both the
Why is it
crab
juice
and
and
the juice are in quotation
But
marks.
separate ones.
Yes.
And then there's quotation
But then
marks
there's-
outside.
And an
And they drew a
asterisk.
winky face on it.
You want to eat
Our
here?
show is
Oh,
mostly
yes.
food-based humor.
We have come all this way to find the tangy crab and have found it.
And it is 2 miles away from everywhere else in town. It's just on this hill.
So let us go in and see what happens.
Nothing good.
We
Nothing
go into
good.
the tangy crab with 2
Ooh,
B's.
they encourage you to throw your crab shells on the floor here. That's adorable.
That's really cool.
Did this used to be called the Texas Crab House?
What did you throw on the floor? The
Peanut shells.
peanut shells, right? So crab shells, yeah. Got it. Good.
Is there a sign that says people with shellfish allergy eats for free?
No.
Weirdly, everything on this menu is fine for people with shellfish allergies.
Even the menu's made of crab.
We crunch our way.
2 B's.
We crunch our way in. Do we seat ourselves, or do we need to wait to be seated?
It's a door like a swinging door, but just has 2 giant crab claws.
Oh yeah, that would be great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's there. That's there. You get in, there's an older, very tired-looking woman. Welcome to the Tangy Crab, home of the Tangy Crab Cakes, made with real crab TM.
Table for 3.
Is the food good here?
It is present. Now sit down at this very fine table I've made for you and enjoy some complimentary crab fries.
Ooh, they're gonna compliment us.
Perhaps they will ask for us by name.
The crab fry looks up at you and goes, "Oh, you have a very flattering outfit on." This episode's going way off the rails.
We have 7 hours to kill.
I mean, just saying I want to, wait is always an option. But here we are at the Tangy Crab. Do you guys want to order anything?
Oh God, no.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, Seth, I know you don't like crab, so we'll order you the chicken tenders off the kids menu. It comes with a little crab hat, and you'll like that.
Oh, thank you. I did not notice it on the menu.
Oh no!
What?
This This is too perfect. A little crab hat. A little king crab hat.
Yeah, with a crown. Yeah, it's cute.
And it's got little pincers.
Yeah.
And then like some legs.
Some pincers off the sides.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
crown for the king crown.
Yeah, it's a little bit like Krabby in
In that movie.
Mystery Science Theater
Yeah,
3000.
exactly.
What was it? The Wizards
Of the Lost Kingdom.
of the Lost Kingdom. Yeah, it's like that.
Check it out. It's funny. Not meant to be.
I'll
It's
order,
not
the,
worth the Netflix subscription though.
I'll order the crab pizza.
One crab pizza.
I would like the shellfish soup, and can we get the crusty stations for the table?
One dirty water. And table crumbs.
And the chicken nuggets, please.
And one don't actually kill them.
Instead of cockroaches, there are just little crabs just scurrying around the ground.
Sure. Yeah. It's part of the charm.
It's authentic.
They're attacking Olsef!
Oh, sorry. They're kind of a pest around here.
I understand how you get to see from the health inspector.
Health
Just says
inspector.
crab under there.
Yes, we serve crab, TM. Within a few seconds, your food comes out.
I'll give it a slight taste. My crab pizza.
Constitution.
It looks like pizza.
Is it
That's the
taste like
point.
pizza? Or is it pizza adjacent?
It looks like pizza.
Can they legally call it pizza?
Yes, they can legally call it pizza. Pizza being very loosely defined.
If I take a bite, do I want to have another bite?
I won't speak for your character. I wouldn't if I were your character.
I think you made
Oh,
the
my
right call on the
dirty
chicken nuggets.
I think
They were your idea.
everyone has been taken to a restaurant in a city by someone who lives there and had that experience where the restaurant that they were raving about and wanted to take you to was just really bad. That's what you're having happen to you right now. This is just
shut
a
up.
bad restaurant.
We should have went to Kuba's Krabbies over on the other side.
Yeah, but this guy had a better costume than that one.
I'm not sure if it was costume. Excuse me, waitress.
Yes.
Is that a costume that thing is wearing?
It might be, it might not. That's the magic of the tangy crab. And she, like, from somewhere, throws some, like, sparkly confetti up. And then
And
it
just
just,
goes into our food.
and it just sort of sadly drifts down in front of her. And then she just walks off to handle another table.
So
There's more than one customer here?
Oh, this place is full.
That makes it even worse.
This place is just absolutely packed to the brim.
All right, well,
I will pay the bill
Please.
because you are not enjoying your meal.
all right. Yeah,
Please tell me that there's like some kid's birthday and they're getting every waiter and waitress to come over and sing them happy birthday.
Yeah, absolutely.
happening regularly.
And they have their own special song because they can't copy your... What is that song?
Happy birthday?
No. You guys asked for this. This is your fault.
No.
Crabby, crabby birthday from all of us to you. Have a crabby birthday. The crab might not need you. Crabby, crabby birthday from all of us to you. Please don't sue us over crab. It's technically got an asterisk. And then they give a crab cake with frosting. And it's not a different kind of cake. It's a crab cake with
Is it the tangy crab cake?
yeah, it's a tangy crab cake.
I said
And it
it
has
had
cream cheese frosting on it. Yeah, it's got cream cheese frosting on it.
Isn't it your birthday?
And
You're
like,
gonna really hate us for this episode, aren't you?
you know, you guys are just doing this yourselves. We're 40 minutes into this, almost 50 minutes, and you know,
We have accomplished literally nothing.
you've accomplished nothing, and I sang a song.
Yes. You, who are the serving person in this establishment of crabs?
Yep, that's what they usually call me.
It's Osef's birthday today.
No, it is not my birthday.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not my
We
birthday.
got a candle special over here, everyone.
You don't need to do it again.
Oh, I think I do. If I want to keep Nines happy.
Why would we want to keep Nines happy?
It's your crabby birthday from all of us to you.
Do the thing.
There. That's all. I'm doing this one. I don't
If I
actually
give them a
remember
gold,
the
will they
rest of
sing
the
it again?
lyrics. What'd you say?
If I give them a gold, will they do it again?
Yeah,
Is it like a certain ice cream place where if I just keep throwing money into it, they have to keep singing to me?
no, it is not like the worst place on earth.
When we leave, are they going to wish us a crabby day?
They might.
We
You haven't
will have
left
to
yet.
find out.
I am willing to pay the bill for this meal. Could you tell me how much it is?
This is
Inflated price.
I'm like working through. 1 copper is about $3, about $3 is sort of the very rough translation that people worked out a while back. So this probably comes to 75 copper.
So that would be 7 silver and 5 copper. I will give you 10 silver, but you must promise not to sing anymore to me.
Well, I'd like to say that, but we're legally required to sing, and if we don't, they dock our pay.
Well, I'll
Wait, they got that into law?
still
No,
give
it's
you-
just company policy.
I'll still
So
give
it's
you
all legally.
10 silver, and I'll say, well, I think that we have.
I'll try the crab cake.
It's not good.
Oh no.
It's not good.
You guys should think
You
about
ever tried like a crab, like a piece of crab with just painfully sweet cream cheese frosting on it?
No.
Who has ever done that?
Someone has done that.
If you have done that, comment in the comment section below.
So that's
So
what
no
it
one's
tastes
going
like.
to ever comment again.
That's the reaction most people have. It'll pass in a while, sweetie.
Well, then, have we finished our meal here at the crab? Tangy crab?
You've been here about 20 minutes. That's when most people leave.
Let's walk out.
Goodbye, you who are our crab, maybe.
Have a tangy day!
But hold still. I go around looking for a zipper.
It's not a zipper.
You want me to roll it?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Roll an investigation check.
17.
You find no zipper.
Hey, are you
I
an
find
actual
anything
crab
interesting?
person?
No, I am not.
What are you?
I'm enchanted to look this way
Permanently?
until the end of my shift.
Oh. Wow. I'm sorry.
Me too.
You guys should unionize.
Yep, probably should.
Alright.
What, who casts the spell?
Oh, that would be the general manager.
I think we should learn that spell.
The crab form, crab shape.
They probably won't teach it to
you.
you.
Need it.
It's proprietary. They've got a copyright on the crab transformation spell.
We should steal the spell.
In the middle of talking to you guys, there's a group walking by. Come on over and try the tangy crab. They're on their way over now.
Yeah, I know. Okay, let's get it. Let's see if the captain's awake. We spent a while in that restaurant.
Glad.
We should have brought him something with us.
Well, I brought everything in the doggy bag, and we barely ate any of it.
Let's give that to Captain.
Yeah,
Go back to the captain.
I'll just throw it through the window into the dinghy.
It's thrown back out at you.
Hey, we
Hey,
got
you're
you
littering.
lunch.
Who on earth went to the tangy crab?
No one we
That was
know.
Olsef's idea.
Why? Just why?
He's tourist.
Obviously. It's terrible.
You been?
Unfortunately, yes.
Why?
Many first dates.
Oh, okay.
Only dates, I bet.
Your favorite first date.
Well, most of my dates are only dates. I don't know what that says about me. Oh well.
Are you awake now?
You're afraid of commitment.
I'm about as awake as I ever get, I suppose. Now, steps out of the boat, fully dressed, cracks his back. Okay. Off to steal from City Hall.
Yep. How'd you know it was
Recover.
in City
Yes.
Hall?
Excuse me. Recover.
Recover through theft and other illicit activities.
I thought you guys told him it was at City Hall.
I don't think we did. He's
Did you
just
know?
that good.
Then he doesn't know that it's at City Hall. I thought you had told him.
It's in City Hall.
Well, it is good that you told me that, so now that I know it.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, actually, we're not sure. They're setting up in City Hall. Well, it's not there right now.
It might be now. We spent way too long in that restaurant.
no. What time is it?
Oh, it's, late afternoon, early evening, somewhere in there. I mean, where do you want it to be?
I want it to be 7:25.
It's 7.
Also,
mean,
we're
you
gonna
guys-
have a
you guys can
bunch
just,
of
like,
brokers
wait.
angry at us for not getting them drunk. I think we need to take a detour and get them some beer.
Oh, the
Oh,
ogres.
yeah, the
No, that
ogres.
was Larry who didn't bring him beer.
Right. They're angry at Larry.
Good, it's not our problem.
Yep. All right.
We go
It's
to
about
City Hall.
7:30.
Yep.
City
No, we don't
Hall
want to go
is-
to another restaurant.
City Hall is mostly dark at this point. But there are, lights on in some of the rooms. One room on the 3rd floor is especially well lit up from the outside.
All right, so it's on the 3rd floor. Do we want to go in? How do you want to go about this, Captain?
Well,
My caper.
Oh, it's your caper. You want to?
Yes,
All right.
Bob's just here to help.
All right. Well,
He's
back up.
brawn, brains,
I'm Brains.
looks.
Wait. Which one am I?
that's me.
You're pointing under your camera, so I don't know who you're pointing to.
I don't know how you're oriented.
Ulseth is bronze. Soria is brains.
I'm Brains. Wow.
And Bob is looks.
No, that's not. Looks.
Looks.
You're
You're the looks. And then what's Bob?
Yes. That's what we're trying to figure out. Bob, what are you?
A pirate.
Most people call me a pirate.
Oh, and caper lingo.
The guy with the gun.
Oh, well, I
Enforcer?
don't usually do these. I can't say as I've ever been given a, some sort of heist name. This is exciting. I like it.
It is not a heist.
How
it is
about
a caper?
How about executioner?
It's a bit dark, drab, dreary. I don't think I like that. So the grim,
How about
the flare. I'm the flare. That's what I am. Yes.
What does that mean in heist terms?
I
Caper?
mean, he's really bright and distracts everyone like a flare.
Exactly. When you need someone distracted, I just put on the smile.
Oh.
All right, Dulceth, could you get into a fist fight with someone to create distraction?
I imagine so. When should I do that now?
No, not right now.
I'm going to be in my dwarf actor form that I was in, but I'm going to make my clothes look like a tuxedo.
All right, sure.
There. Now I'm ready for a formal event.
I have to ask, do any of you even know what's in there or where it's positioned?
There's glass cases and pedestals. And ogres.
Do you have a way in?
We have an invitation.
Aren't there going to be other people there?
Maybe.
I see. Well, then let's
These are
just...
questions we have never asked before.
I suppose
Well,
just...
who would we ask them to?
Yes.
We just go up to folks like we tried to steal loot. When's the best time to take your loot? That pun is terrible.
I suppose we
Let's
should
wing
just walk in the front door then.
There is only one door, and we have an invitation.
All right. In we walk.
If anyone
And then we
asks,
go back to the tangy crab.
All right.
if anyone asks, Captain, you're my +1.
Oh, well. Thank you. You go inside and make your way up to the 3rd floor. When you enter the room, there are the 4 ogres, now dressed in, well, very large tuxedos. You see the voice, and he's currently talking to a couple. Look like they're probably married. And showing them a couple of items from around the room. Just sort of giving them a little tour. There's another couple standing, looking at some of the other objects, and that's it for the room.
2 couples and the boys and the ogres.
Yes.
Well, Nines, you are familiar with the looks of your loot. Perhaps you could look around and see if you could find it.
But we'll be real casual and look at all the other things.
Yes, we'll go look at everything and make DM say everything.
Are there people walking around serving hors d'oeuvres and drinks?
No, but
Oh,
there is a table with some drinks on it set out.
and
Casually get a drink.
Okay, you have the glass of champagne.
Are there canapes?
Are there what?
Canapes.
I'm lost.
Finger food.
Oh,
Canapes.
no. Just drinks and then
Hors d'oeuvres?
it's basically just some drinks.
It's still just drinks.
I will have 2 drinks.
All right, you have a champagne glass in each hand.
Yes,
Just
I am looking casual.
this is the fancy version of double fisting. Just,
Get that pinky out.
there you go. You don't have a whole lot to take in this room. There are many display cases of various sizes. All of them have different instruments in them that all look to be of incredibly high quality. There's a cello, a zither, there's a guitar, several tambourines. There's a piano that's not in a display case, but it is roped off. And of course, a lute.
I investigate the loot.
Go ahead, make a roll.
I'm going to just be watching the couples, the ogre, keeping an eye out on the people in the room.
Okay,
Just
we
so-
can't get into combat. I'm just going to roll terribly for combat. I got a 19 on my investigation check with a +0.
You are fairly certain this is your grandfather's loot, but you also know, even though you are pretty sure this is the loot, there's something that's not quite right about it. Something just, it doesn't look off, but it feels off. You don't know what.
Can I smell it through the case?
No. It's fairly well sealed. There's no smell emanating from it. At least that you can smell.
I come over to Nines. Nines, is this a loot that you are seeking?
I mean, it's the right loot, but it's not the right loot. You know what I
As-
mean?
And I have no
As
idea
you're all
what
talking.
you mean.
Welcome. Hey,
Oh wow, it's the boys.
it's good to see you guys again. That's real nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
Thank
I'm
you.
doing great. Thank you so much.
That murder mystery you put on the other night, that was great. Last night in the cabin.
Yeah.
Turns to the
I
other
wish there was more than one murder.
one of the other couples. They showed up my cabin. Someone just sent them to have some fun with us, and they were doing like a murder mystery thing. It was great. I loved it. It was awesome. Yeah.
I go up to
Those are
Bob
good.
and say, "You were Bob.
Yes.
What character again were you playing?"
My +1.
No. What is your caper name?
Oh. I'm the distraction, the flare.
The Flare. Yes. Yes. Do you see the voice?
Unfortunately,
Yes. Can you outflare him?
I don't think so, but I can give it a try.
Oh yes, please do. I am looking forward to this.
Wow.
Really? You're gonna do that to me, okay? All right. Apparently it's time for my soliloquy.
Soria, let's see if we can open this while they're distracted.
Oh, you want? Okay, I'll take a look at it while this is happening, about to happen. I'm gonna
Camera. We're all focused on the display.
I'm gonna eye the display case. Does it look locked or have any like magical symbols on it or anything?
It doesn't appear to be locked. Make an Arcana check.
Guidance. Ooh, 25.
Okay. You are pretty sure that this has some sort of like warding or alert
Spell.
enchantment on it. You can't be quite certain what's on this. I mean, you know for sure that this has some sort of enchantment on this case, and you look around and you can see that most of the others have a similar enchantment and some sort of combination of defensive spells.
And it's made out of glass.
The actual case, yeah, there's like a wood base to this one.
I go to the table and get 2 more glasses of champagne.
The case is all
For
warded.
the show.
Man, I wish I had some champagne right now.
The case has a lot of magic on it, like super magic warded.
We will see. I will walk over to the case and I will stumble. I have never done this before.
Yes, you have.
While imbibing with my champagne and
I
stumble.
think we're just gonna get the muscle kicked out.
I think so.
But I want to see where this goes.
I will fall into the case. I will
Okay.
go, oh no! I cannot believe this is happening. Ah!
Guidance.
I am so sorry.
Just guidance clumsiness.
As you start to fall, you feel this tug on your back, and it stops you from fully falling forward.
Oh my. That was most fortuitous. I was about to crash into this glass case and no doubt would have done great damage to it. But I seem to have somehow been recovered, and I'm on my feet again.
Is there an ogre holding him up?
Yes, there is.
Did I spill my champagne?
Yes, you did.
Now I go back and get 2
You're
more.
being held by an ogre right now.
Yes, I will say thank you very much for saving me. I wish to have more champagne.
Please be careful, sir. Sets you down.
Olsef, I don't think that's gonna work.
Meanwhile, over there, you know, I once charmed several mermaids to join my voyage, become part of my temporary crew. That's an excellent story. I like that. Yeah, that's a good one. That's really good. Why don't you Why don't you tell us a bit about those mermaids then? Well, they were mermaids. Oh, wow, that is excellent. Oh, man, real mermaids? Check that out.
Olsef has worse plans.
How do you want to play this, Nines?
I take one of the champagne glasses that Olsef has and I slam it.
Okay.
Voice buddy!
Hey, this is my cat from my favorite place that cats come from. Hey.
Yes, and you don't know me until yesterday. Anyway,
Also,
I have
aren't you running
question.
a charity for tobacco supply?
Tamaxu what?
Okay.
I'm here. I'm performing, put on a good show. That's all that matters to me. Hey.
So this loot looks really nice.
Oh, it's very nice. It's super nice. Top of the notch. Best quality ever made. That's right. Nothing but the best for me.
I mean, the problem is, I think this glass is getting in the way. I'd really like to see it up close.
Oh, well, sure. I can take that out for you. Yeah, I can. Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah. All right. I'm going to take that out. Hey, for security reasons, you can only have, one group in here at a time when we take the instruments. They're very valuable. You know what I mean?
They all look great.
All right. Hey,
All these look very intimidating.
he turns to his other couple and goes, would you almost just mind stepping out a minute for me? Because I'm going to demonstrate this loot to our friend here. Yeah, thanks, buddy. All right. I'll see you in a minute. Okay. Yeah.
God, I hate him so much.
As the door closes and it's now just you, the voice, the four of you, and the ogres. Two of the ogres left to follow the other guests outside, presumably to continue to protect them. They seemed to be VIPs. They were wearing very fancy things.
Olsef, can you take 2 ogres down?
They seem to be wearing very restrictive clothes and have no weapons, I suppose, yes. Non-lethally, I assume.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I definitely won't just rip off their clothes when they need to get into combat, but okay.
So you are gonna show us this loot, Mr. The Voice?
Oh yeah, I can show you this. Yeah.
Well, what's the story behind all these instruments?
Oh, these instruments? Oh, these are my collections from these. Every time I find a master instrument, you know what I do?
What do you do?
I'm gonna tell you what I do. I buy it. I buy it. I just can't help myself. I don't even play most of these,
I mean,
play 'em.
You're famous for your voice, not your instrument playing.
Yeah, I don't even play instruments. I play 2.
Well, which do you play?
Oh, well, my voice is my first instrument. and then I learned to play lute. That was the first instrument I just fell in love with. I looked at it and I was like, "Ooh, gotta have that." It's excellent.
So is this the first masterwork you collected?
Oh yeah, I had to have it. It was amazing. I looked at it and I was just like, "That's mine. I gotta
How much did you pay for it?
Oh, lots of money. Because, with me,
Really?
money's no object. Yeah.
You paid lots of money for that loot.
Oh, yeah. Tons of money is great.
Did you just gave them cash for it?
Oh, yeah. A few hundred gold. This is awesome.
Yeah, that's literally what you did.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, you want to play it? You want to try it out? I only let my special friends try it out. If you know what I mean. Yeah, all right.
Can I do an insight check?
I'm feeling an insight check here too. That was weird. Weirder.
Yeah, go ahead, make an insight check.
I'm keeping an eye on the ogres.
20, dirty 20.
25.
I mean, you're not really sure how to read it. He's just a weird dude. He seems to be like super personal with just everyone. Like, you're not getting the sense that he's being deceptive. You're uncomfortable because it's weird.
Okay.
Like, this is just an uncomfortable interaction.
Are the ogres blocking the door?
Hey, Dull, Nefir, come over here and lift the case up off of this one. Yeah, just go ahead. Yeah. All right. Give it a minute. And the ogres go over, lift up the case, very gingerly, set it down. You go. Let him have his loot. There you go.
I go and grab the loot.
You're pretty sure it's your grandfather's loot.
What seemed off about it? Do I know now that I'm holding it?
It feels maybe a little too light.
Now that I have it in my hand, is there like a signature that would be hidden in there that my family would put for verification purposes?
Some sort of hidden thing.
You would know where to look to find that sort of marker. It would be near impossible to do it inconspicuously.
What about any sort of things you personally knew about it? Like, oh, the knob was a little long or something.
Well, now because I know it's lighter, I have some doubts.
You know that your family makes your finest loots out of a particularly dense type of wood that's hard to work with, requires a great deal more care, steaming and shaping to get into the right form. And a lot of people don't work with it because it's just too challenging, too time consuming. But you guys do. This doesn't feel quite right. It looks identical. It even sounds almost identical. It's been a long time since you've heard it, so that memory starts to fade, but you have held many, many instruments. And this one doesn't feel quite right.
Well, it sounds really nice. Can you give us performance?
Oh, yeah, of course I can give you a performance. Here, let me take it. Yeah. I barely know what I'm doing with these things.
You said you played the lute.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm an amateur. I'm not a professional. I would never play this in a concert, but I'll play it here.
Okay.
Just tooling around. We're jamming.
Yeah, can you do Wonderwall?
Yeah, wonder what?
Oh, could you do Twilight Sunset?
Oh yeah, sure. I can do Twilight Sunset. I can do that. Yeah. Here we go. Ready? Sit up. It's better when you sit.
Okay.
I grab 2 champagnes to sit down.
Okay. There was never a chance that you would fool me. I knew who you were from the moment I saw thee. No one asks about my past or my interments and fasts, but you decided to be nosy.
Wait, that's not the lyrics to that song.
No, it isn't. Who are the 4 of you?
No one.
Who are we?
One.
Nobody asks about my instruments because no
Why
one
not? There is
cares
instruments.
about
Oh,
my
right.
instruments. I don't perform with them. I don't talk about them. The only people who know about them are people who are looking to take them. Now, what is your interest?
Jesus! Let's run!
The ogre shoves you back down in your chair.
You who are the voice,
Yes?
who is it that you think we are? Who are we? Who?
Well, I'm having a hard time figuring that part out.
9s.
Well,
You know, I've met a lot of people in my life that I've squashed. Meant nothing to me. They were simply in the way.
you do not appear to be a person who can squash.
My physical limitations aside, does not disqualify me from squashing people.
He seems to enjoy this word squash.
I think he only enjoys it because he has 2 ogres
Now,
here.
tell me where you're from and how you know about my instruments.
Why are you so protective of your instruments?
Let's just say they're valuable.
Well, I believe that we are interested in only one instrument, not all of them.
No one's ever interested in just one of my instruments.
You said
There-
no one is ever interested in your instruments, and now you said no one is interested in just one. Your internal contradictions are very disturbing.
Tape his mouth shut. The ogres find some tape and tape your mouth shut.
No, I resist. I do not wish to be taped.
Okay.
Probably, what, contested
Yeah.
strength?
Contested strength check at disadvantage.
Because it's an ogre.
2 ogres.
2 ogre.
They're both the same. Strength? They're 15.
No. You are subdued by the ogres, and they tape your mouth shut. No one's ever interested in my instruments without being interested in all of them.
No, I just want the one.
Why? Who
It's
are you?
neat.
You're the only one who's ever asked about a single instrument. Who are
Well,
you?
that can't possibly be true.
Are you going to tell me?
Are you going to make the ogres force me to tell you?
No. I find that torture doesn't really get me much.
Oh, good. Phew. Then no, I'm not going to tell you.
Well then. I shall have to be satisfied with disappointment.
That's a good song title.
He waves his hand. All of the instruments disappear,
Including the
including the lute. You know, powerful illusion magic has many uses.
Maybe the ogres are imaginary too.
This shall be the last time I see any of you 3.
4. The captain's here.
Oh, yes. Forgive me.
I want to drag him
Yeah.
back into it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. This shall be the last time I see any of you 4. So I'll give you one last parting gift. He starts walking out, and as he goes, he sings, "From port to port, I've sailed about. From town to town, I've built my cloud. I'd take whatever I should want, without even one damn thought. And now you see, you really shouldn't ever cross me." And as
You guys thought he was nice.
he walks out the door, and the ogre gently shuts it behind him. And I need Soria and Ulseth to both roll a will save.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save, thank you. I always do that, but only with that one.
Only with will wisdom.
That's the only one I ever do that with. I always do that. So what happens when you grow up playing 3rd edition?
24.
That's gonna be my next character, Will Wisdom.
What did you get?
7.
7. Okay. Then the two of you are both phased by this. Soria, you feel really funny, but kind of shake it off. And Ulseth, you are stunned now for 1 round, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
And we'll find out what happens right after a break. See you in a moment, folks. Welcome back, everybody. We are about to get into some combat with a couple of ogres and a few individuals that might not all be there. So, when we left off, I had a couple of you roll some wisdom saving throws. And where is my stunned? There it is. And Ulseth failed his, so he starts combat to stunned. Now, before we dive into this and show everybody the map, I need the initiatives from everybody.
19.
Okay.
I rolled really well.
Ulseth?
12.
Oh, no, that's fine. Ulseth?
Oh yeah, you're stunned and have tape on your mouth. You're having a hard day.
I still need to know your initiative.
11.
11. Okay. Okay.
Say sorry, I told you he was a dick.
You're right, and this has become a rumpus.
And you guys are lucky that you brought the captain with you. That's just...
Oh yeah, if we didn't go and get him, we would have been the three of us against two ogres, huh?
Yeah, that would have been unfortunate. So,
Well, I think we want to run away.
here's the
Well, that's not
situation
what
you
to talk.
guys find yourself in. That's the layout. There are two ogres in this room. Ulseth is stunned. The other three of you are not. And the first person up on the combat is actually Captain Bob. He rolled quite well, and he's quite quick. He's a very agile character.
And I see quite not stunned.
No, he is not stunned.
Oh, good.
He's not stunned. So, if you wouldn't mind moving the captain towards the window, kind of back.
Like here?
Towards the other window. Yeah, that one, right about there.
Okay.
Thank you. And he is going to take aim at the blue-based ogre there. Yes, that one. You know, you all have a really horrible planning for this robbery thing. I don't think I'll try it again. If I could, I'd give it 0 stars. And it takes
Maybe it
aim.
goes down to -4.
Wow, you guys are very lucky. That's opening up with a crit. He charges his firebrand, his pistol. The characteristic red beam starts building up behind it. Lets it loose. Dealing 15, 18, and damn, that thing does a lot of damage. The hell was I thinking when I made that? When you start cursing your own weapons.
I mean, you could have just said he forgot it in the dinghy.
He pulls out his pistol, charges a blast up, and lets it go. Well, as the bullet flies through the air and pierces one of the shoulders of the ogre, ripping right through, tossing bits of ogre flesh to the side, and instantly searing it shut, since it fires with a heated round. I'm not entirely certain I like this game over here. Might we try to get out of here quickly rather than fight? What do you say?
You're stunned.
Oh no, think about the experience we could get from this.
We need to at least, we need to figure out Ulseth's situation. We can't just leave him here.
We could slap
Very
him.
well. And that will be all that he does for now. And that makes it Soria's turn.
Alright, I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, over here. And since I noticed Ulseth was stunned, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
You did.
Seeing that, I'm going to try and protect him a little here. So I'm targeting this closer ogre, the white-based ogre next to him.
Yep.
And I'm going to, this has a material component. I will pull out a small piece of iron from my component pouch.
Okay.
And focusing on it, instill a few words from the Feywild on it, and attempt to hold person
Oh, okay.
on the white-based ogre, which is a wisdom 15, or he's paralyzed for a minute.
Not the strong suit of an ogre.
Wisdom?
Yeah.
That's what I was
15?
Yeah,
It is?
that's what I'm hoping for.
All right. As you reach out with your Feywild magic, you see this ogre start to flex against it and then be unable to move. As it lets out this bestial roar at you.
So
Clearly unhappy.
So they're paralyzed for... unless someone hits them.
There's a status ring.
Oh, and at the end of each turn, though, they get to make another save.
Yeah, that might not be the... That one might be stuck for a while.
I don't know how to get the status ring on.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a... His head is sort of also his body.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We just set it near him. We know.
At his feet.
There we go. Okay. That concludes the spell. Is there anything else you want to do this round?
No one's taken damage yet, so I will... no, that's it.
All right. I am gonna look that up real quick. Okay. So the ogre, who's you just cast that on, is struggling against the spell and can't seem to get out of it. You can like feel it as you still have this bind to this spell, and you can feel it pulling and tugging against the bounds of this magic, but it fails to break it.
The iron stick is shaking violently.
Yeah. And that's all it can really do. All
Alright,
Yeah.
it failed its wisdom save for its
Yeah.
turn.
It is
Alright.
paralyzed. It's pretty stuck. So that means that Nines is up.
I look at the one that's not paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna cash Tasha's hideous laughter at it.
Okay. What? That's a wisdom saving throw 14 on yours, right?
Says, guys, I think we're getting ogre one over here.
Ogre that joke.
Oh my god. It looks at you. Its eyes narrow and then wide. And then
Does he fall forward or backward?
I'm gonna roll a d20 to see which way he falls.
Because I feel like that might be an impediment to our escape.
Which way do you want him to fall?
I'd probably backwards.
You want him to fall backwards? Okay.
I think you
odd or
should
even?
roll a d4 for it to see what direction he falls.
Why? Why do you
It's funnier.
Oh, so like
Back, forward, side to side.
Yeah, just call odd or even.
odd.
Odd. Ooh, he falls in your favor. So he rolls backwards. He's rolling around on the ground. And with Tasha's hideous laughter, I believe that they have to make a save against it. Oh, hello,
Tabaxi
Tabaxi God.
Back to Baxion.
We've been visited by the Tabaxi God, as we often are on this show.
At the end of his turn, he has to do another wisdom saving throw. If we attack him, he gets to do it, but he also gets to do it with advantage.
And how long
So if
does
we
it
don't
last?
touch him, we can leave.
I believe it lasts 1 minute.
1 minute,
So they're both
and
sort of stunned for a minute if they don't make any of their saves during each individual round.
And,
yes, let's leave.
and they are both on saves that they kind of suck at, being ogres. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That's pretty dope, Captain. Let's inspire you.
Your music is always so enchanting. Thank you. Except for that last note.
It's called the bend. Get used to it.
Just like you bend to the rules.
All right. Then that concludes his turn as nines, and that means that Ulseth is up.
I have DM inspiration. What does that do in a situation like this?
DM inspiration is fairly powerful, and in combat, I allow you to roll a d6 and add that to your modifier. With skill checks, I allow you to roll with advantage, no matter what the situation is.
But in this situation, since you're stunned, you just
can't do
lose your
anything.
turn until it should drop.
So you have stunned for one turn, and I don't think you have any abilities to get out of that. So your turn is fairly short, but you are no longer stunned at the end of your turn.
Ulseth, you can just remove the tape on your own.
You still have your, as you kind of come out of your stupor at the end of your turn, you realize that you still have tape on your mouth, and I will allow a free action to remove it if you wish.
Oh, that was really annoying.
You sound really groggly there.
Yeah.
All right.
He hasn't
I
been
think you
able
forgot
to.
how to speak.
Yeah.
So the next ogre, since it is currently incapacitated,
Laughing.
all that it can do is just see if it makes this wisdom saving throw.
At the very least, he'll be prone if he gets out of it.
And it's 14, right?
Yep.
Match or higher.
Yeah, actually it does it. oh, that was a good one. And that's at the end of its turn.
Yeah.
So it no longer is stunned by Tasha Sidious laughter,
But it's brown.
but it is prone at the moment. And that brings us back to the captain.
So what's the escape plan?
Do any of you feel like just getting the hell out of here?
Oh, that's a great idea.
Yeah, probably.
I can agree
Let's
with
go to the
running
door.
away, yes.
All right.
The door with two ogres on the other side?
I think that might be a little bit of an ill-fated plan here. Pardon me. And he is gonna take a shot at the prone one.
At disadvantage because he's prone.
Yeah, he hits, but not a crit. It was pretty good that that was at advantage because the first roll was a 1.
No, it's a disadvantage.
Oh,
If you're
right.
using a ranged weapon against a prone
Yeah, that is correct.
creature.
Sorry, I had that backwards.
If
in my
you're
head.
using melee, then it's advantage.
So he indeed misses with his shot. And
I'm helping.
sears a hole in the floor. Thank you for keeping me straight on that one.
Thanks, Soria. That was great.
You're welcome. We have to follow the rules in our heists.
When you're balancing a whole lot
When
of
we
stuff
commit
in a
crimes,
combat,
we
it
have
can
to
be a little
follow
crazy.
all the rules.
Okay. The captain then moves over to Soria and stands on your right side. Goes, might not be anything else to do, and uses his bonus action to just smash his elbow through some of the glass.
Hopefully it's not like enchanted to block us in or something.
The glass breaks and shatters to the ground, so it doesn't seem to be.
But we're on the 3rd floor.
You're on the 3rd floor. And that concludes his turn,
Right.
which means that Soria is up.
So how do we get down from the 3rd floor through the window?
I can help with that.
I have 250 feet of rope.
Okay. Well,
Oh yeah, then the ogres can just pull us back up. I got it, Soria. Just hold your action.
okay, I'm going to hold my action and just ready a thorn whip, I guess,
Okay.
against the one that's not stunned anymore.
Okay. And is there a particular trigger you want to use for your
If
held
he-
action?
If he gets up and starts charging us, I guess.
Okay, got it. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, since Nine says he has a plan.
Okay. Then the next ogre, the one who you currently have held in place,
Makes a wisdom save at the end of his turn.
and you still feel the struggle. This time the iron is shaking very mightily, but still holding as it tugs at the bounds that you've held it in. And that means it's Nine's turn.
I immediately jump out the window,
Okay.
but I cast Featherfall on 3 other creatures as I jump out the window.
All right.
What's the range on that?
60 feet.
Oh, okay.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
For shards of glass.
Yeah, for shards of glass. For a couple reasons.
Thanks, Captain.
You know, you don't wear particularly heavy armor, and
I have a cloak. I wrap myself in the cloak and jump through.
You could
Like
teleport.
Batman.
You could just teleport yourself to the ground level.
Yeah, that.
in
Good
hindsight.
idea. I'll just abandon them.
So make a dexterity saving throw. Let's see if you manage to get through the glass without hurting yourself.
I got a 9, which is a lucky number.
You take 2 slashing damage from some particularly sharp pieces that are sort of hanging out there.
Okay, but it looks cool, right?
Oh, very much. You just dive
Like this
right
cat
up through.
just like bursting through with a fancy cape. I forgot what color it was.
Black.
It was black. It's a black cape.
Oh yeah, black cape into the dark, falling gently to the ground.
This is gonna be real fun when the ogre gets up and charges me before my turn.
You are the cat
And
that
everyone
barfs
else
up
is out the
hairballs in the
window
night.
and just grapples me.
All right. Nines, you're no longer in the room, so you're out of the combat order chain here. So if this continues, we're just going to skip that turn. Ulseth, it is your turn. No longer stunned. You have full abilities again.
And Featherfall.
And you have
you-
Featherfall.
You feel lighter.
Don't think I have a Featherfall chip.
Tempted to,
No, I don't.
if I were to go here, do an attack, and I get to the window in one turn.
That's a
turn.
pretty long way.
No, you can get about here after hitting.
Yeah.
You might not want to piss off the ogre, but I'm not there. You can do whatever you want.
Well, he's already been wounded and he's laying prone. Does he get up next turn? Is that what happens?
On his turn, he can get up and move around and attack. He's not stunned.
Yep, you could do that.
How fast do ogres move?
No clue. They're tall, so they could move quite quickly. But it'll take half his movement to stand.
Yep.
Okay, move me like here.
Here.
Yeah.
Alright. Are you doing anything else?
I'm keeping and protecting you.
Like readying an attack action?
I'm ready. Yes.
So if they get close, you'll have an attack action held. All right. That ogre, the one that's prone, now stands up and takes move him forward 4 squares.
I made a mistake. I read in an action to do a thorn whip. If it hits, it drags him towards me.
Yes, you did. You readied that action.
I was not thinking that we were gonna jump out a window, I don't think.
So now, for some reason, Soria decides that
I only rolled a 12 to hit.
you are gonna pull that closer.
Did I hit it?
You reach out
With 12?
with your thorns. You grab on to his torso, the vine kind of digging into his skin a bit, and pull him 10 feet closer to you.
So I hit him.
Yeah,
with
you hit
12.
him. You hit him with 12. Yeah.
2 piercing damage.
Okay.
Hey, Zoria, you're not doing anything stupid like dragging the ogre closer to you, are you?
I didn't know we were jumping out a window at the time. You didn't say anything.
Do I get
Yeah, I
my?
just jumped out a window. Why don't you follow?
You get your held attack action, yeah. So go ahead and make an attack. Since you held it, this triggers in this sequence.
I'm attacking with my flame tongue long sword.
Yep.
It's a bonus action to turn it on, did you?
No, he didn't. So there is no fire on the sword at the moment.
Bonus action.
Yes.
To engage the flame.
Yep. It is a bonus action to engage the flame.
13.
13 hits, yeah. So you can deal damage, but there's no additional fire damage with this one.
11.
You swing out with your lovely sword and create a gash across the center of his chest, and he lets out a bellowing, but still stands.
And now he has.
And now he gets this kind of sickly
Don't I
grin.
get to use my offhand?
Not on a held action.
Not on a held action.
That's a bonus action to do an offhand attack.
Yep.
Okay.
So, oh good. The cats are playing on the power chords. Very good. Now the ogre has sort of this sick, twisted grin on his face, as he seems to be enjoying this almost. And that great club that he's got sitting over his shoulder there, although the figure is not entirely accurate, he's wearing a tuxedo. He swings this down and swings it at. He swings it at the. He just can't reach a captain, so he'll swing it at Ulseth. That's the closest
you
one.
Don't break my concentration holding the other one in place.
And as he brings us down, he miscalculates, misses your head just by a fraction of an inch, swings the club between you and Soria, hits that table that's sitting there with you all, and the table goes flying backwards.
Like over here.
Yeah, it is now over there. And it seems very upset and just screams at you again. And it is now the captain's turn. So the captain looks around, assesses everything. Yes, I believe that the cat had the right idea.
Yes, cat was out of bag. Ah,
Cheerio,
building was
everyone!
back.
And he turns around, dives through the windows, pulls out his sword as he does so, and knocks some of the glass out of the way to make it just a little safer.
notice he did that after I jumped out the window.
He concludes his turn then. It is now Soria's turn.
Okay, well, I'm gonna proc an attack of opportunity if I jump out of this window.
That is correct.
But I don't feel like I have much of a choice. But if I get hit, there's a very solid chance Ulseth will be up here with 2 ogres that are not stunned. And you're in a corner where they could surround you. If the other ogre, whose turn is before yours, walks where I am, you're just in a corner with 2 ogres. And there's this... God. I don't have great AC. If I cast anything to stun or charm this guy, it will break the other one.
Can you stun it and take your movement after that and get out?
Gotta hurry up here.
Yeah, I
Run
could.
another time in combat.
All right, I'll cast Hold Person. No, but then the other one will break.
I forget who gets what turn when.
All right. We just have to try and escape. So I'm gonna try and jump out the window,
All right.
which procs an attack of opportunity.
It does. As he swings his club, sort of coming back the other way now. What's your AC?
14.
He clips you as you move by, dealing 11 damage to you. And it sort of acts as like almost a kick out the window, and you're actually booted a little farther away. So it gives you this momentum through that window, and you're gonna go farther out the other side.
Sorry, I do a flip!
I have to make a Constitution save to see if I can hold this spell.
Yep.
No. I rolled an 8 total.
Yeah, that does not.
So
that one is no longer stunned. So pull that up. And that concludes your turn since you're outside the building now.
I'm sorry, Elsa.
And this ogre now is a little disoriented. Just like, what the hell is going on? And moves on the other side of its buddy over there.
Here.
Not quite that close. There's not quite enough room. They're flat figures, so it's a little hard to imagine the whole space.
Like here.
So it can get a little closer, but it can't block the window. But it can get there. And it looks over at Ulseth and
Actually,
kind of just scratches its head for a minute. It's like, where's everyone else? And it seems to look at around just like, what the hell? And then
Smacks Elsa.
then swings down. What's your AC?
15.
This cross swing smashes you a little bit, and you take 12 damage as this club comes barreling into the side of your arm. But that is its turn, and it just sort of like grunts at you. So now it's your turn, Ulseth.
Okay, that one's used its reaction, so only one can make an attack of opportunity if you try.
actually, I have a question.
Yeah?
We can see this from the window, right?
Not really. You guys are 3 stories down. Imagine trying to look basically 3 stories up at anything. There's not a great vantage point
And the
here.
way Featherfall works, we're probably still falling down the side of the building. It's a very slow fall.
You go 60 feet per round, so if I would take a full round, I should be on the ground.
You would probably have just hit the bottom of the
You guys are on the ground, except Soria.
who's currently
You're still-
drifting sideways.
Yeah.
I can use a bonus action and then an action, correct?
Yeah, you can do that.
So my bonus action is to use second wind,
Okay.
which heals me for shit.
You should have turned invisible. Oh, you already turned invisible today.
Plus,
Yes, you did.
Actually-
DM inspiration. Can I use that? No, I can't on a heal.
No, I mean, actually, DM Inspiration's a really powerful thing. It basically just says, you can do some extra shit as long as the DM allows is what you're asking, is kind of what it says. I will allow you, similar to an attack roll, well, I will allow you to add a d6 to that.
Well, that more than doubled it.
That's pretty sad.
Well, when you roll a 1,
Yeah.
you don't get much out of it, even with a +3.
Yep. All right, so there's your bonus action. What else do you want to do?
I'm jumping out the window.
Okay. Since that one has already used its reaction, there is no attack of opportunity there. You're actually moving into melee range, so there is not an attack of opportunity on that either.
Until you're out the window.
And then you try to go out the window, and that is going to roll at disadvantage because it's trying to swing a very large club through a window.
Thank God it's not trying to grab you and grapple you and pull you back in.
That would be bad.
Oh, sorry.
As it swings its club, it smashes the rest of the window out, and actually some of the timber around it and some of the crabcrete that it's plastered up with, and it just goes. So you see this club kind of burst through the other side of the
You're
wall,
covered in crab dust.
and you're gently falling down to the ground below.
And then they just jump down.
For the moment, you guys are out of combat. They can't fit through the window.
Oh, good. Even if they've
But I
blown
can
it
see
out.
them now, right?
They're by the window, so you could see that there's ogres standing in the window, yes.
I look directly into the eye of the one with the blue base. Mm-hmm. And cast Vicious Mockery. Ogre!
I thought you would suggest him.
Since we're still on friendly things here, I'm just gonna allow this for flavor and for no other reason, because it's not how any of this should function, but for flavor, I'm gonna let it go.
Ogre! You are mediocre at best!
It is gonna roll at disadvantage for that one, because that was a very solid joke.
That was really pretty good.
It rolled a 1, and the other roll was a 2. So it did quite poorly, and takes whatever damage you tell me it takes.
If this kills it,
I doubt it.
If this kills it, something happened very strangely.
I like to imagine it started crying and just fell out the window. It did 1 damage, so if that kills it.
It takes 1 damage, and you see a little tear come down. Okay. You guys are out of initiative track right now, but you're not necessarily out of combat.
Yeah, we should probably run quick. Okay. I turn into an elk.
Okay, yeah.
Someone should get on my back.
Nines can get on your back.
I ride the elk.
Can I carry 2 people as an elk?
Probably not me.
Oh man, I think in general,
I'm sure it's elk with no one.
the captain could hop on with Nines.
Because 9's is light.
Nines is light. I think Ulseth would probably put you over, because Ulseth is over 7 feet tall.
Yeah, I'm considered large as an elk. So.
Yeah. But Ulseth is almost large.
All right, but I have a 50 foot of movement speed as an elk, so.
It's okay. I will suggest, having just barely escaped and you being wounded, that we go to the company house quickly.
Where he knows where we are. Probably. I'm an elk.
You guys are on kind of the side of the building, and at the front door, you see light spill into the streets from the front door now. And you hear someone call, "Quick! Get the guards! Something's been stolen from the voice!"
Let's gallop.
Let us run.
And that guy's lying. The voice didn't have anything for us to steal.
Okay, where are you guys headed?
I don't know, I'm following you. I'm keeping pace with you because I can go faster.
The company house is in an area that is filled with mercenaries. They will not appreciate having ogres there.
Okay. Lead the
Unless I want experience.
Unless you want to go to the Voices ship.
It's the last place to look for us.
Unless the captain has a good idea, but I'm an elk, so I just go. "Brrr."
Can you fit 3 people and an elk in your dinghy?
Absolutely not. I can barely fit myself in there.
Let's go to the company house. Let's start running.
No, let's not. They know when we go there. Let's go to the crab place.
To Tangy Crab?
No, the good one.
Harry's or whatever it
Oh,
was.
go to Harry's. We're in good terms with Harry.
We must decide quickly they will be after us any moment.
Yeah, we really need to.
There's
Let's go to Harry's.
There are now some guards gathering.
We run to Harry's.
Okay, you are at Harry's. It takes you about 10, 12 minutes to get over to Harry's.
The inconspicuous elk,
You hear
which is my tavern
the
name.
bells of the town starting to ring as an alert is being sent out.
All right, now that we're a good distance at least, and I'm going to not be an elk anymore. Me, Captain,
Yes?
is the Zephyr ready?
Not yet. We're badly. We need food badly on the ship. Stores are dry. We've been waiting for the shipment. would do to have a whole bunch of, flatbreads, some crab, other fishes, plenty of fruits, all loaded up. But not till tomorrow morning.
So what if we get that now? Can we leave if we get it now?
There's going to be nearly 3 tons of food loaded onto this ship. How are we going to do that?
How many crabbers are in this place right now?
It's a little on the late side. There's not a lot of them in here right now. It's kind of a sparse crowd. There's a few, though.
Do any of them have their adamantine armor on?
No, you don't see...
They probably only
You
wear
don't see
that
any
on.
ropers.
So we don't see the ogre roper.
No, you don't see the ogre roper. For anyone who's tuning in for the first time, a little catch up from last episode, roper are the very specialized and respected individuals on the crabbing vessels that tie together the pincers on the dire crabs, which are about 30 feet wide. The crabs, not just the pincers. The pincers are about 8 feet in length. These people, they got some guts.
All right.
Or they lose it.
What? So
Well, you wanted to come here to Harry's, now what?
things are pretty screwed up, huh?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the voice to be that much of an asshole. Like, I just expected that first level of asshole, not the try to kill us asshole.
We need to get food on the ship in order to just get out of town, right?
3 tons of it.
I don't think there's any sense staying in town for anything, right?
You who are a Bob Captain,
Yes.
is the ship at the dock?
Not exactly.
Where is it?
Currently at sea.
How far off?
Well, they're supposed to be here tomorrow morning.
To the dinghy. Do you want to steal a ship?
Steal a ship. Madam.
I don't say that loudly in the place full of crabbers.
I would never steal a ship. That would be completely against my character. Meet me down at the docks. So I abhor any insinuation that I would do such a thing.
Also,
Out in the sewers.
right now I'm still the 5 o'clock shadow dwarf guy. I'm not a man.
Yeah. Got it.
Wait, are we going back into the sewer again?
Oh wait, I should probably not look like the guy who is wanted, so I'll turn into Ishmael when I have a minute.
Yeah, we can allow that. It's fairly simple. You could have had a moment or two anywhere.
Well, I was the elk.
So let us run down to the docks quickly.
Okay. Yeah. Let's get out of here.
We're running down to the docks,
I haven't met-
following more or less in Bob's path.
All right. I'll need a minute to scout something out. I don't think they're necessarily looking for me, because, well, the voice seemed much more interested in you three. What did you do?
We asked about his instruments.
And it was very clear that we were going to try to steal it.
Why was
I don't
that
think
clear?
we were subtle.
He seemed suspicious of anyone who asked about an instrument.
Well, I gathered that, but why? My question is, how did you even come to ask him about such a thing?
Oh, it's Nines' instrument. It's his grandfather's lute. It's very tragic.
Yes, then we broke into his boat, staged a murder mystery.
Wait, what?
I stole all his wine and jewelry.
So you broke on to the ship,
No, we
personal
did not
ship
break
of
onto
the
the
voice.
ship. We just
Why don't we steal the voices?
I feel like I want to set it on fire. I don't think we'll get a chance to steal it.
Yeah, probably not.
So you snuck onto the ship.
Yeah.
yes.
Looking for the loot.
We snuck onto it
Then
in
you
open
went
daylight with
into
a crowd
his
of
personal
200.
quarters,
Looking for the loot.
and then you
Yes.
stole a whole bunch of his jewelry and wine.
Looking for the loot.
And then he walked into his personal quarters with you still in it.
Yep.
You then decided
Yes.
to stage a murder mystery scene.
Well, she said there was a murder in here, so I threw a bunch of blood stuff on me, and then she was like, "Surprise! It's murder mystery."
And you're surprised that he's trying to kill you.
Yes.
Shocked even.
Yeah. There was already a murder. They don't need to kill us.
I mean, he's definitely a complete asshole, but I do understand a bit of the rationale here. Just to be fair.
And the tragic backstory is that the loot that we were attempting to recover, not steal, but to recover, belonged to Nines and was stolen from him by the voice.
Well, I see. All right.
That is why we were attempting to recover it, because it was stolen.
The three of you need to find someplace to lay low. The docks are too busy. I can move about fairly well unseen around here. But you three need to find a place
Can't
to
I move
hide
around
out.
pretty unseen here?
Yes, but the moment that someone starts asking you about nautical terms, how are you going to respond? Accurately? Doubtful.
I turn into a roper, make my armor look like adamantine, and just go "Brr," to answer everything.
Not exactly convincing.
Oh, okay.
At least not to a real sailor.
I mean, they were on boat for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know all the boat terms. The front, the back, the west side, and the right side.
Yes.
The
Star.
the fish bottom,
Clearly, you
the fin, the back fin.
have become a doctorate on this.
So, Uhura Bob, you have been in this town before. Where is a good place to lay low?
For you three, if only you could make yourself smaller, like she can.
I actually can do that if I have a short rest.
You can?
Yes.
Well then look. Go
You need it.
find some sort of access to the sewers or drain pipes, anything. Hide out there for an hour. Make yourself smaller. You can probably fit the three of you in the dinghy if you can both become a bit smaller. No one's gonna go looking in there.
Well, we would have much experience being in sewers.
How do you make yourself smaller?
I have Furbog magic. I can detect magic, and there's an and, not or here. So you'll have to tell me if this is true. It says you can cast detect magic and disguise self can seem up to 3 feet shorter once per short rest.
I think that's separate.
Yeah, they function separately. So it's like you can choose this or this.
But you haven't detected magic today. So you could still, even if it is.
No, that's true. I turned
You
myself
turned invisible.
but I haven't detected magic. Yes, so I can make myself.
No. The disguise self is an illusion spell.
So you're not literally 3 feet shorter?
You're not literally 3 feet shorter. You appear 3 feet shorter,
Well,
but you're still literally taking up.
oh, but
the
I
same
still take up too
space.
much space on
But
the
you
dinghy.
can, if it's disguised self, you can make yourself look like an elf or something.
The duration is for 1
Get him a
hour.
strong. Shove him in your bag.
So, just so you know, you could cast it for 1 hour. You can appear as someone different. Up to 3 feet shorter. You can, do a little bit to change your appearance, but you can't change too many other physical characteristics about yourself. And you can do that once per short rest. So,
Well, let us go into the sewers.
All right.
We must stay safe, and that's apparently is the safest spot. Hopefully, it does not smell like all of the other sewers.
It will. Oh no, it'll smell a lot more
Smell
like crab.
crabs.
Yeah.
Crab farts.
All the crab farts of a city.
All right.
This is Crab Fart City down here.
Now I know that it's probably not going to smell the greatest, but stay in there for a little while. I'll find a ship, and then I'll send up a red flare into the sky.
How will we see the flare if we are in
He's
the
the
sewer?
flare.
You don't have to be very far in the sewers, just something that can see the horizon.
We'll just sit
Stay
by the
low,
grate.
stay near. If you can find a house to sneak into, something like that, just stay out of sight. And he darts off into the darkness.
Do we find a sewer grate somewhere?
Well, we'll look around.
Yeah, there's actually... This is a port city. There's a lot of access points to drainage spots. It's always got to be handling water. So there's all sorts of drainage spots around here.
I will look around for the best place to hide.
In the sewer?
In where we can along the shore near the sewers, so we can look out over the horizon.
Okay. There's kind of a sewer drain that seems to be for storm runoff because there's not much coming out of it right now.
That's good.
And it is underneath a pier.
That sounds good.
Can I fit into it?
Yeah, you have to stoop a bit, but this tunnel, the tube is fairly large.
Well, in we go.
All right. The three of you,
I'll eat some crab jerky.
which of you is going in first?
I'll go in first. I have good perception.
Okay, make a perception check.
Guidance. Dirty 20.
Off in the distance, down the pipe, you see a pair of eyes that kind of glint back at you for a moment and then disappear.
We're not alone down here.
Is it one of them? Does it seem to be seeking us?
It's something with glinting eyes. Could I tell about how high up off the ground they were?
It appeared like it's maybe about your height.
About my height? That's a dwarf.
Well, we can either stay here and wait for them to catch us. I do not suggest that is a good option. We can go into the pipe and take our chances with the glowing eyes, or we can find yet another spot to go.
I walk into the pipe and cast Speak with Animal.
Okay.
Excuse me! Can we borrow a pipe?
What?
We want to use pipe. Can we sit here?
Yeah. Sure, you can sit in pipe.
Francis, it's fine.
Is it like a little rat guy?
A small rat comes out from just out of your sight where the light had been kind of filtering in. A little rat comes out. It's clearly not the thing you were talking to.
Ask it what the thing with the glowing eyes was.
Hey, what was the thing with the glowing eyes?
What?
There's a thing here about
My height.
that height.
Smells like bird.
Bird?
Bird.
In a sewer?
Sewer bird?
That's what it smells like.
Like the weird child of Oscar the Grouch and Big Bird.
No wonder they threw it in a sewer.
So, you heard
You still need me? You still need me?
I'll give it some
Yes.
crab jerky. Ask it if it could go see where the thing is that ran.
Hey, can you let scout that bird thing for us?
Tell us where it is.
You might get more jerky.
It
Why does
runs.
every rat salute me?
They know they're kind.
I'm cat.
Cat, rat.
The
It's one letter.
rat runs down out of visual range. You hear, just a light pitter patter of its paws scraping over the pipe. Comes back. This bird! He's down there!
Is it friendly?
This bird!
Oh, all right, I go back there.
I'll follow.
I
We
will
should
follow
consider
behind.
healing ourselves at some point, huh?
I'm up almost to full health.
I am not. Okay, let's go.
You need,
No, we're following Nines. He just wandered off into this.
yes. We're following
I have dark
nines.
vision. It's fine.
Oh yeah, we have goggles.
I have 120 feet dark goggles.
Yeah.
We both do.
All right.
After a little bit, this sort of hunched over, but it doesn't look like it's an uncomfortable sort of hunch. It looks like that's kind of how it's naturally shaped. This hunched figure with feathers, the long beak.
Is it like the Kenku we saw at the bar?
It looks like a kenku, not necessarily the one you saw at the bar.
Yeah,
It does
but-
look like a kenku. It turns
Excuse
to
me,
look at you.
bird.
Yes?
Can we stay here? We have to hide from town.
Of course you can stay. It would be my pleasure to host you.
That is most gracious of you. You who are
Can I take a
bird-
look at? Can I look at my surroundings? I was focused on the bird.
Yeah. What do you want to...
Just take in what's around us.
Is this like some sort of bird house?
Does it have a nest?
You're in a... you're in a sewer pipe. It's just a long, straight pipe. Other than getting fairly far away from the entrance at this point. And the light being very, very dim here.
Are we safe here?
Safe as anything.
Well, thank you for hosting us. Do you have a name?
My name is Tamara.
All right, they can only talk in words it knows or heard before.
Kenku can only mimic what they've heard. We should teach it swear words.
Poop, damn, fart.
Poop damn fart.
Say you suck in your voice so it can kind
You suck.
You suck.
Nice.
Nice.
They're better than you
No.
at being a bard.
They're better than you at being a bard.
Tell her she sucks.
You suck.
Why are you down here?
Well, I like it down here.
Why?
No one bothers you when they can't see you.
No, do the captain.
I'm sorry, the who?
Do you know the
Sorry, I turned into the captain real quick. What did he say?
I'm
Anything
sorry,
about
the
Tragic
who?
backstory? This guy. In Dingy? Over there?
Can't say as I know you.
Dang it. That would have been a cool way to learn about Tragic backstory.
Well, do you want some crab jerky?
Oh, that's very kind of you to offer. I would like some, yes. Thank you.
I'll give one more piece to the rat because it did earn it. And I'll give the rest a half to the Kenku. Tamara, was it? Tamaru?
Tomorrow.
Wait, do we ask his name?
Yeah.
Maru.
Please don't name me. Good rat works.
I think you just made a friend, Nines. A sea
Why
rat.
does that keep happening?
Yes. You give jerky, I work, I find things.
Oh, go find me some gold.
And it scampers off.
Do you need anything tomorrow?
No, little missy, I have everything I need.
Who is that you've mimicked?
Someone long ago.
How do you think Fervin died?
I can't say that I've ever thought of that.
Taxi guy.
Well, think about it.
One of us
All right, I'll do that.
One of us should be looking for the flare.
I will go back to the beginning of the pipe and watch for flaring.
Yes, we'll keep teaching this bird swear words.
Yeah. I'm gonna teach it a whole bunch of swear words, but in my native Sulani.
You look like you're in trouble. Are y'all in trouble?
Yes, we're wanted criminals.
That is a problem. Might I offer my assistance?
Depends. What kind of assistance?
Well, I have a lovely place to stay, if you'd like to go there.
We're supposed to be waiting for a signal from our friend. Can you see the shore from it?
You can see absolutely everything when you're right there.
Falstaff, we're going to this weird bird's house.
I'm gonna try and insight this. I know it's kind of weird because it's mimicking. I want to make sure it's like. It's trying to see what its intent is.
Yeah, why don't you roll at disadvantage? You've never met a Kenku, and these interactions are very strange.
Guidance myself. Disadvantage. It's not bad. 21.
You don't get any sort of threatening ideas from nothing about this feels threatening. It feels just like you're sort of entering a world you're not familiar with.
It's like getting on a boat again.
But the Kenku seems to just have, because of the broken way that it speaks, it's a little hard to understand and translate. But it does not seem threatening. It even offers its hand to you, which is mostly wink.
Pulseth?
Yes?
Tamaru here says that they have a place to hide out.
Is it a safe place from which we can see the shore?
That's what it sounds like.
Or it'll murder us. I don't think it's a crow.
A murder of Kenku. Actually, it's a crow. Is it a crow or a raven? I forget what the Kenku.
They're technically raven folk, I believe. But, I mean, we're talking about a mythical, creature here.
So if there's three of them, would it be a murder?
Yeah.
It only takes 2 to murder.
No, it takes 2 for attempted murder.
Okay. If you think it is safe to follow, I will follow along as well.
They seem on the level.
I'm going to use my chalk and mark the way.
I promise you, I'm honest.
The guy who
yeah,
said
honest
that
people
was
always tell us
definitely
how
not honest. Did you know that while you copy voices, I can copy faces?
That sounds interesting. I would like to see what you can do.
I turn myself into Tamaru. Carbon copy.
Fascinating.
Fascinating.
Well, I'll be.
Well, I'll be.
Come on, everyone. Let's find someplace more comfortable.
Alright, we'll follow.
Can you keep doing voices until I hear one I recognize?
Yeah, I suppose I can. Not sure you'll have a whole lot of luck doing anything like that.
I didn't recognize any of them.
I don't either.
Tomorrow leads you up to a junction, and then she climbs higher and higher up this ladder. And it comes out on top of a roof,
We are no longer in the sewer.
and they motion for you to
Are we
stay low. Stay low.
Are we on top of the New York Philharmonic and we can look down at it?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. You're not in the
Oh,
attic.
we're not in Home Alone 2.
No, you're not in Home Alone 2.
I just saw Bird Lady, you know. That's a
And-
solid change.
She motions for you to
Why
come.
do we keep talking about Home Alone?
She
What's
motions
with
for
us?
you to follow, and she leads you up to this hidden ladder. It seems a little worn out, but she starts climbing it, and she motions for all of you to follow.
Okay.
Is it strong
I
enough
go
for
up
all
the
of us
ladder.
at once, or do we need to go like one at a time?
She doesn't show any concern about it. You can hear
She has
the
hollow bones, so of course she doesn't show concern.
you can hear the metal creaking as you climb. And there's a little bit of give at moments. You climb higher and higher. And after a minute, you figure out that this is embedded right into the side of one of these craggy peaks. So you're climbing 200 feet up higher until you get to the top of this peak. And up there, there's a solitary building, hidden behind several large outcroppings of stone. It looks warm and welcoming, if a little bit worn. And she motions for you to follow inside.
Okay.
Do I smell any food?
No, you don't smell any food.
Well, I'll still go inside.
And then she brings you over to the other side, opens up a curtain over an old window, and you see the entire city beneath you. The clear view of the port below.
Well, I can say that if Captain Bob does signal us, we would see the signal, but we are also a very long way from him.
Yeah, but I think that's okay. I think he's just stealing his shit. I don't know what his plan is, honestly. But if we need
have
to-
I probably
Ingrid,
should have asked about that.
you all have Ingrid, the voice. Hey,
Yeah, he sucks.
You know him?
unfortunately, I do.
Did he steal an instrument from you?
No,
Okay.
Then I can't relate to you at all.
How do you know the voice?
I have seen him.
When?
Oh, for several days now.
What can you tell us about him?
Evil. He is evil.
See, I've been saying that for months.
Like a jerk or like actually like...
Liar. He is a liar.
What did he lie about?
Absolutely everything.
Yeah, he does put on a big facade.
Yes. It seems that all of our concerns about the voice are proving true, and yet more beyond that.
Yeah, but why does he want all the instruments? He said that, like, people are trying to take all of them.
Yeah, we were the only ones to ask about a single one.
Why is he collecting them? Why does he want instruments? Tell me.
Well, I can't help you there.
Well,
Do you know how he stuns people with his voice?
Just like that.
Oh, he just stuns people with his voice.
Well, shall we rest here then, while we await the signal from Captain Bob?
Yeah, I'm going to take some time, if we can, get a short rest in at least, to heal myself up a little.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have enough time for a short rest?
Oh yeah, you have enough time for a short rest.
I'm gonna use my hit die to heal over
Okay.
a short rest.
Do you need a bardic or song of rest?
I mean, does it take anything from you?
I don't think it does.
I'm able to heal enough on my own, but does that give us like temporary hit points or anything?
I don't think it gives temporary.
It just helps us heal.
And how much would we heal on a short rest?
You can use your hit die available on a short rest to restore hit points.
So you have 3d10 hit die that you can spend.
Oh, that's right. I remember that now.
Yeah.
I am only...
Yeah, it would just be one extra d6.
Well, it can't hurt. So you can roll a d6 and up to 3d10 to heal during a short rest if you want.
I'm only...
It also lets me reset like my wild shape and stuff. So during that short rest, do we see a signal?
During the short rest, you do not see a signal. You do, however, see some sights in the town that are rather interesting.
Yeah.
You're able to look down, and although it's blurry and at a distance, you cannot mistake the voice for anything else. And the voice is easily seen in the town square, talking to all sorts of people. They look very important. Perhaps one is the mayor, some city councilors maybe, you're not sure. But they're all wrapped with attention. And hanging on his every word. They ooh and ah as he's telling some sort of story. Can't see from this distance. You also have a fairly clear view of the mercenary quarter. And you see the town guard storming into the company of Blade's house.
If any of you wish to say I told you so, I will accept it.
Actually, is it still night right now?
It's just about to turn into day.
You mean say it to you?
Yes.
Because you wanted to go to the company house?
Mm-hmm.
No, I think we're okay. Unless tomorrow, do you want to say, I told you so?
No, thank
Hold
you.
on.
Alright. Uh-huh.
You got something?
Sorry, I'm casting a spell.
Oh, you're
Oh, okay.
It better be. It must be a good.
It's
spell.
got to be a good spell. He's taking a minute. He's actually thinking.
Well,
You basically only
it's
cast.
more of a. It's more.
I see. I just got a text message.
Oh,
Only if I look for it.
Above you all, you have a clear view of the sky. And some clouds begin to swirl
oh I see where
and
this is going.
shift and gather up. And what was once an overcast day now sees quite a bit of sunlight coming through as all the clouds have gathered together to form a sentence in the sky. And the sentence reads, "The voice lies and eats tabaxi children." That was everything, right?
Yeah, that's everything. I can only do 10 words.
Okay, just making sure that I got all of it in the text message.
That's all true.
All of it, really? He eats the
Yeah.
backseat children. I mean, I believe
Probably,
it. I
yeah.
believe it at this point.
It's in
would
the
not-
sky. It has to be true. You can't lie in the sky. It rhymes.
You can't lie in the
And-
sky.
Hello, mosquito. Buzzing around our studio. Can't get that one without causing damage to a great deal of equipment.
That's all
And
in
as
the
the-
mosquito's plan.
As the skywriting begins to fade a bit. How long does it last?
10 minutes.
I think it lasts a lot longer than that, actually. It is concentration, but we're not doing anything right now. It lasts up to an hour, unless a strong wind comes by.
Okay. So, a strong wind does not come by, and you're able to hold it for an hour. And you hear people murmuring and sort of, I don't know, you hear fervent discussion rising up from the town below as thousands of people are suddenly having discussions about what the hell is going on. And this is raising some suspicion, it seems, about the voice, his presence, what was really stolen, or if maybe someone's just screwing with him. No one's sure, and you can't really get much more than they're really interested, and the town is in a bit of a state at this early waking hour, and so much is already happening.
I must say, Nines, you are excellent at sowing confusion and doubt.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do.
And that is where we're going to end today's session,
We are dazed and confused.
with the three of you at the very tippy top of Krebstadt, high above the rest of the city, hanging out with your new Kenku friend,
They're a lot better than the boys.
and
Doing sky graffiti.
waiting for a signal from Captain Bob. And now we get to reveal who won the giveaway.
Oh, yeah, we didn't at the end of break.
Nope.
Because
Just
we
said
were in
after break.
combat.
We were in
Well,
combat.
technically, this is after break.
It is definitely
So,
after break. So, I hope I get the username correct.
Hold up the book while you're doing it.
Because usernames are always a little, you write one thing and people read it another way. So I hope I get this right. The winner of this limited hardcover book,
is
Ilana Knight.
congratulations.
So congratulations. I will be following up with you on Instagram, reaching out to you to get your mailing address so we can send you this lovely book. And if you want to share with us maybe a couple of pictures of you when you get the book, so we can have some cool shots together for the channel, that'd be lovely. I'll reach out to you tomorrow or later this evening and get this book to you as quick as we can. Thank you to everyone who entered that giveaway. I hope you had a very fun time listening to today's episode, and I hope you guys had a fun time playing today's episode.
Yeah, it was great. I almost got murdered by an ogre.
I've always wanted to do a Kenku in a setting, and I've never had the opportunity to do that in all the D&D I've ever run, because I love Kenku. They're such a cool concept.
You just needed us desperately running through a sewer again for reasons.
Well, a little bit of railroad, teeny bit.
I think we're always going to end up in a sewer at some point.
I think so.
We should just maybe we should call ourselves like the sewer rats.
Well, I was thinking the good, the bard, and the ugly.
Wait, which one am I?
The good?
Thank God.
And which one am I?
The bard.
All right, everyone. This is a fun session. I hope you had a good time. Stay safe. Thank you for entering that giveaway. It's nice to meet all you wonderful new people who entered. We appreciate it, and we love you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.